Hello, everyone. Let's turn that down there. Hi, everyone. Let's see. Who do we have in chat? We have... Oh my goodness, Arnie, very first in chat, and then Isolino. Oh, this was very early, 20 more minutes, yay! Hi, everyone. Let's see, Tyler says, hi, you early birds. Ariane, Lozzie, hi, Lozzie, yay, Lozzie's here. Oh, that reminds me, hang on, 1 second. I need to do something. Hang on. There we go. Lozzie, you should type something else in chat here. There'll be a slight change. All right, let's see. Who else? Nick and Tina, hello. Let's see, Shannon. Hi, Shannon. Coffee or tea yet? I actually made coffee tonight. I was feeling really sleepy, and so I decided to make some coffee. We'll see if I regret it. A Mushy House emote. Well, 3 more members, and we can get another emote. It'd be very exciting. Shannon, autocorrect. Let's see. Who else? Kimmy. Hi, Kimmy. Hi, Abby. Hi, Linda. Let's see. There we go. There's Lozzie with our little... Lozzie is our new moderator. Let's see. Sherry. Let's see. Oh, look at me with my own bashing stick of your very own, Lozzie. Your very own. Allie says, here early for kitten pictures. I have no new kitten pictures, Allie, but all good things. They're doing well, and they're well loved in their homes, and the other kittens that are in the foster home are doing well. And here's the hilarious part is, you know, they fixed the mama and then re-released her, and they're trying to catch the other mama that's out right now so they can get her fixed. But our mama that we just fixed went back in the trap, so she got trapped twice. Apparently she really wanted to be fixed. Hi, Sarah. Let's see. Aw, thanks, Nick and Tina. Cherry has coffee too. All right, we're in good company. Hi, Lawrence. Actually, should I call you Lawrence, or do you have another name? Just Color, Nerfarb, ACM, Lawrence. I'm just going to go with Lawrence, unless you told me otherwise. Bashing Stick, she's a moderator. Bash, bash, bash. Oh, my. Anyway, okay, well... We're hopefully going to finish this up today. I'm so sorry I had to cancel on Wednesday, but I'm sure all of you understand headaches and everything. They come and go. It's a terrible idea, really, Kimmy. Welcome to the bash side. There you go. All right. Well, before we get started, I'm sure that some of you saw Anne. Okay, perfect. So I have a wall, and where I mark people's names so that I remember. So you are going on my wall, so I remember to call you by your correct name next time. And I love that name, Anne. Anne with an E. Okay. All right, so I got... Okay, so did anybody happen to see the little picture preview I put on my Instagram? Yeah? We'll move this out of the way. Okay, everyone ready? Here we go. Oh, look at how pretty it is. They are so pretty. So pretty. So pretty. I shall be back you up when needed. There you go. But look at these colors. You can see I sharpened a few of them because I did my chart, which I updated the chart that we had in the Facebook group because I had gotten the numbers from somebody else at the time, but they were out of order for what mine arrived in. And so I rearranged the numbers and I re-uploaded, I replaced the old document. So it's still in there, it's just better now. And the angels sing, I know, right, Shannon, right? I also might have smelled them because, you know, I have been ogling this. Like, I've been on the fence about them for like 5 years. And so, you know, I've been back and forth. And I finally did. But, yeah, so there's that one. I mean, look at the pretty colors. And then, I like that they've got these little straps. I've never had, why don't all pencil companies do that? Like, why don't they all have little handles? They're like, funny thing is, though, is my, quarantine brain was thinking, oh man, this is top tier elastic right here. People are going to be using this for masks. Thanks for that, Kimmy. But look at all these pretty, pretty colors. I want to use them now, but we need to finish our pictures. So our next picture, we are going to be using the pencils. So our next picture we will. Anywho, they're so, so pretty. Okay, hang on 1 second, chat. I just have to respond to a message. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Oh my gosh, autocorrect. There's a few times that I'll respond to a message when I am streaming, and it's solely for family. So, but yeah. Oh, and here we go. There's one more tray. Haha. Oh yeah, there's two. There's 3 trays. You can mix them. Sherry. Oh, mix them. I thought you meant mix. I thought you meant like mix them up out of their order, not, you know, like mixed brands and do on the pages. But I thought you meant mix them up out of their order. I'm like, what do you mean? Mix them up out of their order? Like, I just can't. That's just, oh, hi, Jean. But, yeah, so no, we're going to do a whole page solely for this. And you know what I think we're actually going to do? Is we are going to print out my yellow jacket page. Let me pull it up and I'll link it to you. Because I think our next page, I had a request to do one of these pictures on here. And so this is on my Etsy store. We are going to do this page next, and then we will use the polychromos. So, yeah. Just super excited. Like I said, I've been eyeballing these pencils for a good 5 years, and we finally got them. Hi, Mika. Yay, you got them. Let's see. Do you want me to add my color chart to the Facebook group? You can. I have one up there already, Mika, but you can if you want to. Yeah, I have this one here. I made it up in Excel. So I've got all 120, and I put them in order for how they arrived and everything. Yes, I laminated it because I'm a big nerd like that. Mix the poly and wax. Oh, see, I'm weird. I don't like to mix my pencils. I was like that when I first got mine. Now they're in whatever order. My lazy self can't be bothered to put them in. Okay, to be fair, I was pretty anal about keeping them in order for my Prismacolors, but yeah. Black Widow sets, don't like mixing the colors up in the tray. Yeah, so I don't mind mixing the colors up in the trays for the Black Widow because I know them well enough now. But I don't mix the packs. So, like, I won't put the Cobras in with the Scorpions. I keep them separate. Hi, Jennifer. Yeah, well, I found this because a lot of the Faber-Castell sets are, like, the prices are sky high right now. And so I found this one for 170 something on Dick Blick. So it's actually a good price for it on there right now. They were back ordered, so I had to wait for them to arrive. But now they are here. Okay, so that is what we're going to do next. We'll do the yellow jacket page with the polychromos. Get a drink of my coffee. Yes, it's coffee. I know it's like 8:38 at night, but I'm having coffee. Okay. All right. Oh, did you get that one? I don't know, Iselina. I'm not sure. I'd have to look. They got funny names. You see, exactly. All right, so I'm going to move this over here. All right, and we've got our Arteza color pencils, and I'm horrible. I did not put them back the last time I did that. Did I write them down, though? I think I did write them down. We're good there. Names crack me up. I know, right? I'm trying to see if I wrote down the last ones because I don't want to. I did. Okay, perfect. I've been trying to do real good about writing down my colors used on the YouTube page, so I have that all updated. Bo! Hi, Bo! No wine, no coffee tonight. I had wine the last time. Was it Monday night? Has decaf? No, mine's caffeinated. I was feeling so sleepy. I was like, I need the energy. Bo, how are you? I feel like it's been ages since I've talked to you. Okay, first thing that we're going to do tonight is I want to do these little ribbons on the shell. I keep like going past these and thinking, man, I really need to do that part. So here's what we're going to do. Because some of these are so small, we are going to grab 61, which I think I already have out. Like I said, I didn't put them back last time, but I know the color's pretty decent. There we go. Burgundy and let's see, 33. I don't think I have 33 out. 33. Let's buy the purple. There it is. 33 is Orchid Purple. How are you, Bo? How are things in your neck of the woods? Okay, so we are just going to do simple ones because when it gets down, play into the brush pens. Nice, Isalina. All right, so we're going to get in close, and we're just going to use these two colors on this section here. We may go back with some dark brown. Are we doing the yellow jacket tonight? No, Mika, tonight we're finishing this page. If I can, the goal is to finish it. And then Monday, we're going to start the yellow jacket page. And we're going to use the Faber-Castells. All right. But I am bound and determined to finish this page tonight. Lazy typing fingers. You're good, Lozzie. Okay, so we are going to start with Burgundy. Okay. All I keep thinking of is anchoring. I'm Ron Burgundy. A little bit at the base here. There we go. So how has everybody's week been? I mean, I know I wasn't here Wednesday, so what is everybody doing? What is everyone coloring? Do you have any new supplies? Have you started any new hobbies? What are your deep, dark thoughts? Please tell me all. No, I'm kidding. I'm sorry, Isalina. Thanks, Mika. I've been watching Grey's Anatomy from the start, and I'm all caught up, watching a lot of K-drama from Netflix. Ooh, see, Bo, I could see us being friends with that. Just park it and see. I like watching the K-dramas, but I most of the time like will watch TV while I'm coloring. But the problem is since I can't understand Korean, I have to watch the subtitles. So it's not a kind of show that I can watch while I'm looking down, you know? I think I did Grey's like last summer. I think I went through Grey's last summer. I'm going through Monk right now. That show makes me a little OCD. I can't watch it for too long. There we go. There we go. All right. Used my Arteza the first time and completed the turtle from Flourish. Oh, awesome, Allie. How did you like them? Okay, now Orchid Purple. Yeah, we'll definitely go back with some brown over in these corners. I started using Arteza today. Pencils kept breaking. Gonna wait for a new sharpener. Yeah, that might be it, because I don't have too many breakage issues with Arteza. It could always be the blade. A dull blade can have a lot to do with whether or not it's breaking. Isalina, when you sharpen it, did you find, well, I'm not sure what kind of sharpener you were using, but did you find that the shavings kind of just crumbled, or did you get like one long piece of wood? Like a piece of pencil-shaped wood. I guess it has to do with the, with the kind of sharpener. I'm trying to think if I've got one on hand. I can show what I'm talking about. But sometimes, yeah, if you have a dull blade, that can definitely... Oh, right. Okay, yeah. Yeah, a dull blade can definitely have to do with it. I know HBO Max is starting up here soon, so I'll probably do like a month of that just so I can watch all my Doctor Who. Hi, Aspie! If you haven't watched Black, give it a try. Okay. Let's see. Is it streaming on Netflix, Bo? I had an issue with my 72 set. Only one pencil was affected and they sent me a new set. Yeah, see, the customer service is so fantastic. Like, that's the same thing that happened with somebody else in here. They got the markers and like one marker came dry, and so they sent them an entire new set of markers, and it was like, oh, okay. Okay, let's see. We're gonna grab our white here. Pencil shavings stick to the rotary thing. Oh, right. Once it broke, I didn't keep going, yeah. I've used Faber-Castell sharpener. I found they were breaking tips off pencils after sharpening. I was like sharpening a few times to get a sharp point. Yeah, so this one that I use here, of course, there'll be a trick. I'm trying to sharpen this white one, but we'll see if it works. I use the Dahl 133 sharpener, and I enjoy that one. Ooh, good. Okay, it is on Netflix. I'll have to check it out. That's what I do for a month and trash it. There we go. You know, I realized I put one of my little stickers on the other sharpener. I'm going to do that on this one real quick. Oh, 1 second. So I put one of the teacup in a microwave stickers on my electric pencil sharpener. I've heard about the Tegall. Yeah, I've heard good things about them. Okay, let's grab this sticker here. I mean, I have them. I should use them. Okay, we could put it right there. Right there? Yeah, probably on top. On top. Really? If your Amazon Prime order is late, they'll usually give you a credit. Is that taking into account, though, that orders are coming in late because of COVID? Or just in general? I sharpen my blade on a sharpener with a nail file. Oh, Jean, that's a good idea. An Arteza sharpener. It's funny. It's like the one Arteza product I don't have. I didn't even think about that. I should look into an Arteza sharpener. There we go. Everybody's curious what this is. This is, yeah, what Lozzie did. Our little teacup in a microwave emote. There we go. I didn't do my nails. Well, no, that's a lie. I did do my nails, but I ruined my manicure before today and it looked awful, and I tried to fix it earlier today and then I ruined it again, and so I said forget it, and I cleaned the nail polish off, and I figured I'd do my nails again later. Now you have the backstory for why I have no manicure on. Like the main girl too, she's 100% cream, but her eye is light hazel. Oh, that's intriguing. I like that. To be 100% Korean and have different color, like eye color. Put a Mushy House sticker, then mail it to me. I don't think a Mushy House sticker would fit on the top of that. Alright. So we're just going to use this white over the top here. I just want to smooth it out a little bit. But see, that's why I end up not getting enough done, because I get distracted by things like putting stickers on pencil sharpeners. Okay, mid corner here. A little bit there. Okay, followed by Orchid Purple. I love coffee mug sticker, cute. Okay, so there's actually a story behind it. So I live in the U.S. and I heat up my tea water in the microwave, and that's what that sticker is. Apparently, that's a big no-no in the U.K., but I wear it with pride. Well, I'm glad you like it, Azalina. All right, we're gonna use our white here. Let's go back over with our burgundy real quick. Do a little bit on the bottom also. So, I know Shelly, I don't think Shelly's here. But those of you that were here, do you recall? Here we go. Exclamation point Lozzie in chat, please. Exclamation point Lozzie. But do you guys recall the idea that she had about drawing the Gone with the Wind dresses? Let me know, because I may or may not have started that. And if you've been on my Instagram, I have been teasing a couple of them. And honestly, I'm kind of loving how they're turning out. Not gonna lie. I've done 2 so far. I've done 2. It's been really busy the last couple of days, and it's been hard to find time to draw. But I've done 2 so far. There we go. We got 2 exclamation point Lizzie's. No, not the microwave. There we go. Let's zoom out a little bit. We can see what that looks like. There we are. Welcome, Ju. Thank you for subscribing. Welcome to our coloring family. We are just working on our page from the Mermay event last weekend. And yes, it's taking me that long to get it finished. I'm trying to see if I've got it. I printed out. See, is this it? Oh, yeah. Here's one. So yeah, let me know if you were here when we were talking about that. Because if nobody knows what I'm talking about, then I'll leave it a secret. So is it going to stay that way? Please leave it. Is what going to stay that way? The Lozzie command? If that's what you're asking, then yes, it will always stay that. Okay. A bit there. Or I guess even raise your hand in chat if you like the movie Gone with the Wind. That's how you found out what I did. Oh, right. I bought an electric kettle from my mom, gave me those gas, and look what she saw. That's hilarious. Because if you are a fan of Gone with the Wind, I'll give you a little sneak peek of what I'm working on. Yes? Okay, so this is the one I have printed out. I've had another one, but I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to create all of them, and then I'll probably I don't know, I might do individual dresses, I might sell them as a bundle, or maybe do like bundles of 4, because she has a lot of dresses. I'm telling you, Scarlett O'Hara. Okay, so here is the first one, and this is the green spring dress that she wears at the barbecue. So this is the first one. I can zoom in here so you can see. There we go. Yeah, but I'm thinking that I might, because, you know, there might be some dresses that they don't want to color, and I don't want to force everyone to get all of them. So I might sell them in like bundles of 4. Well, you can rent it on Amazon for like $3, I think, the movie, if you wanted to see it. I don't know if it's streaming anywhere else. But yeah. So this is her dress here. Let me see. Let me pull up a picture of her actual dress here. So let's see. Scarlett. Oh, wait. I think I have a picture on my phone. Hang on. I have a whole Scarlett album here because I was using it for reference. Let's see here. Yeah. Okay, so you can kind of see. There we go. So this is her dress here. Let me see if I can get a little bit closer. So that's like, this is the back of her dress. I did like up close things because I needed to see what her dress looked like. But like, here's the bodice. And then she's got loads of dresses. Like, I have a whole album of them. But anyway, she has loads and loads of dresses. And so I thought it'd be kind of fun to make Gone with the Wind dress coloring pages. So yeah, I have a bunch of them, and I think I'm going to wait to release them until I have them all done, and then I'll sell them in like bundles of 4. Does anyone live in the South? I'm in Georgia, and it's 57 degrees. That's totally, yeah. So Mika, I mean, I guess I'm technically the West, I suppose. I was looking at this sectioned map the other day. Anyway, I'm in Texas, Mika, and yeah, that would be really weird right now. Thanks, Lozzie. Rhett Butler's line, frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn. I know, right? It's like one of the most famous lines. A funny thing is I didn't really get the movie when I was a kid. But, you know, I rewatched it the other day because I was getting these pictures, and I was just like, good Lord. Like, I forgot just how, maybe not whiny, she's awfully spoiled, but I gotta say, I think I'm kind of on Rhett's side. Like, yeah, she comes around in the end, but it's like, good, my goodness. I know that there's a storm that went through OKC, and it's definitely dropped a little bit here. We had a really nice cool breeze today. Yeah, it was cool today. I mean, I know it's supposed to warm up later, but it was definitely cooler today. But yeah, for Georgia especially, dang. Hi, Jackie, welcome. Okay, got these few here. I'm gonna turn for this one. There we go. But yeah, I know that the dresses are kind of a little bit different than what I usually draw, but I'll be honest, I'm having a lot of fun drawing them. Sometimes it's kind of nice to like mix it up and draw something a little bit different, you know what I mean? But I've been enjoying it. I've got a project that I'm working on for a client, so I'm kind of like interspersing drawing the dress when I can, and we did a bunch of spring cleaning around the house the last couple of days, so I have not had as much time to draw, but when I do, I was just like, yay, that is not in focus. There we go. It's saying 68 for tomorrow. Good Lord. It's gonna be like one of those times a year that we get like a freak snowstorm. Okay. Hi, Arnie. I saw you were in here earlier. Hello, hello. All right. So now this is when they're going to start to get smaller. So I'll try and do a little bit of the two colors, but honestly, I probably won't be able to do much. $47 here. Shannon, where are you at? I don't remember. No snow. Ew. See, okay, so I grew up in the Pacific Northwest. Snow was not a super common thing up there just because, you know, it couldn't, I mean, it was cold, yeah, but it was also really wet, and it was just, the weather is hardly correct for snow up there. And so when we moved down here, it's like, oh, now it's going to be even less snow, but I enjoy snow in short bursts. Like, we lived in the valley, and we would get it for like 3 days, and that was perfect. That being said, I also would like to move to Montana someday, and I know I'll get my fill of snow up there. Like I said, I like, you know, rainstorms and weather like that until it's dangerous. Feels colder in New Jersey. So we have frost advisory here this evening. Hi, Naomi. I pulled in our tomato plant to protect it. Yeah, 45 here in New Jersey. That's crazy. Crazy. I think this cold front's only supposed to last about 3 days, though. All right, we're just going to use all burgundy right here for these ones. Normally, if something this small, I would use gel pen, but because we used pencil on all the other ones, then it doesn't really make sense to use gel pen and then pencil. Going down to 32, 23 was predicted the other day. In the 20s here in Wisconsin. Oh my gosh. So do you guys have snow, or is it just bitterly cold? We're going to do all burgundy for here. Just one color. It was 40 below actual temp one day. Oh my gosh. My tomatoes are in the bathroom. I grew up in Palm Beach, Florida. I didn't see snow till I came to Georgia. Yeah, I guess you wouldn't see snow in Florida at all. We had it was like 2 years ago. Texas had a couple like snowfalls. Like, it was weird to have one in Texas is crazy, but to even have two, like, it was absolutely nuts. Never plant anything in the South until after May 15th. Now, still by me in southern Wisconsin. I spent a good portion of my time growing up and raising kids in the Pacific Northwest, so I understand wet, rainy winters with little snow. Right, Naomi? Like, it would snow for like 3 days, and then that was it. Which wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. I mean, I grew up on the coast. I'm just using a little bit of white here to kind of blend that up. I grew up on the coast, and so most of the time it was just wet and rainy, and then we moved to the valley-ish area over in the Willamette Valley, and we would get snow there. Not every year, but occasional. But it was nice because winters weren't too harsh, and summers, like, it got up to mid-90s maybe. It really wasn't too bad. Honestly, I love the Pacific Northwest. Being down in Texas is like, it was a bit of a weather shock, I tell you. Yeah, it was definitely something I had to get used to. Okay, let's do these shells. We're going to do them in blue. We are going to do number 55. Hang on one second. Okay. We are going to do 55. Let's see, I must have 55 out already. I love living in Wisconsin. Mississippi just don't miss the cold, yeah. If it snowed where we were on the coast, if it snowed, the whole town shut down with a skiff of snow. Yeah, same thing, Naomi. Like, they wouldn't know what to do. So when you say Pacific Northwest, Naomi, are you Oregon or Washington, if you don't mind my asking? You don't have to answer if you don't want to. I know, you know, I'm not super open about everything, but I never want anybody to give any information they are not comfortable giving. All right, and 103. It's beautiful in the Pacific Northwest because we're now in the Midwest, and while we get snow, it's still a treat. Yeah. Yeah, I love it up there. I definitely would like to go back someday. I'd like to have my kids be able to visit the beach when they want to. New Berlin, Wisconsin? Oh, very nice. Hi, Kelly. Me too, Naomi. Me too. We may have to chat and reminisce a little bit. But yeah, I was all up and down that coastline. Oh, that was my printer turning off. All right, Egyptian blue. Yeah, I love Oregon. It's so green and it's just, oh, it's so pretty. You know, we got a lot of humidity down here, and I remember, like, whenever I go to visit family or anything, it's like I get, walk out of the airport, and it's just like, oh, I can breathe. Oh, see, isn't it fun? Now you're going to have coloring friends that live nearby you. It was not a microwave, Lozzie. It wasn't. I promise. It was my printer. It was my printer. Look, I have, Lozzie, I have a coffee maker. I make coffee. Look, coffee. Look, there's the handle. It's coffee. I still have family there, and yes, it's beautiful. Yeah, same here. I've got family that's up by there, but yeah, it's absolutely gorgeous. That's how it is in Georgia. The whole state shuts down at the hint of snow ever since they screwed up the snowpocalypse and Snowmageddon. Well, at least they shut down now. They're shut down now. I promise, it was the printer. My microwave's much louder. Plus, you would have had to hear me go boop, 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 and then the boop. Well, if I leave it alone too long, it just shuts off by itself, and I was printing something earlier. Hey, man, I don't have to explain myself to you. Maybe I want to bash. Oh, goodness. Lozzie's mad with power. One of the things I really want my kids to experience, the town I grew up in, it was fairly small, but on the 4th of July, it's sandcastle contests because we were a coast town. So I would love for my kids to experience like 4th of July like I did as a kid. We would They had their own fireworks show. Where we were at, where the beach was, there was a big hill. Everybody would take their sleeping bags and park it out on the hill. And there was a guy in a wagon where you could dedicate, you know, different fireworks to people. We had so many marriage proposals that happened over the fireworks, but, you know, I'd go with my friends and we, you know, lay our sleeping bags out on the hillside and watch the fireworks over the ocean. It was absolutely wonderful. And then there was the, using sapphire blue now, by the way. Then there was the sandcastle contest, and there were the dinghy races, a big old parade. Like, I have a lot of fond memories of that 4th of July. And maybe it's just because I was on the coast or whatever, but I also loved living so close to the beach. Wow. It's because there were kids trapped on school buses overnight. People trapped on the highway. That's right, Mika. I read about that. That, and you know, part of it, I think maybe the reason I have, you know, such fond memories of that place as a kid too is what's the simplicity of the time. I mean, yeah, you know, internet was just coming out and there were computer games, but there were no cell phones, you know, and we lived in a safe neighborhood and we could go, you know, run and play till the, you know, come home when the sun goes down, you know, kind of thing. And we lived not in town, but not really out of town either. We were like on the outskirts of town where there were loads of trees, plenty of places to explore. And so, you know, I think it was just a different kind of childhood. But, yeah, I have good memories there. I mean, the town's not the same as what it was when I was a kid either. You know, the magic's a little bit gone, especially now that I'm an adult and I'm more aware of things. But, number 56. My favorite thing I used to do was I would ride my bike to the library. And then there was, welcome Nausea, thanks for subscribing, welcome to our coloring family. There was this little store by the library, and so I'd ride my bike to the library. I'd always stop by the store and get myself a candy bar, and then I'd head down there, and then I'd spend all day at the library. Simpler times, huh? I mean, I'd be too terrified to let my kid ride their bike to the library now. I'd be like, no, I'm driving you. And then I'll sit out there and wait. Or you will call me when you're ready. Never mind, don't go by yourself. I'll come with you. I'm using the white just to kind of soften this a little bit. Oh, that's nice, Mika. That's really nice. We live too close to a main road right now to let my kids do that. But my hope is, you know, once my husband's done his PhD program and we're all settled, that we'll live in that kind of neighborhood where the kids can just play outside. All right, let's grab number 72, which is garnet red. Oh, fun, Jackie, Arnie, I want to go. Can I meet halfway at a coffee shop after COVID? I want to go. All right, now we're gonna grab garnet red. Just a little bit here. Sounds like fun. Pretty much anything outside of the house sounds fun at this point. They're slowly opening things up here, but I'm still not. We don't have to leave the house right now, so I'm not really anxious to jump out there and see what happens. Okay, I also want to grab orange, so let's grab number 50. 50, 50, 50. Where are you, 50? That's 49. 51. Finding everything around it. Maybe I have it out already. Let's see. 50 is by 78 and 121. Hang on. 78, 120. Oh, I must have it out already. Sure, of course, there it is. Passion fruit red. Come to England, we can watch Doctor Who and color all day and drink proper tea. All right, that's a deal. You know, Lozzie, I may have to take you up on that one day. Talk to my husband like, peace out. I'm going to Lozzie's. We're watching Doctor Who. I'm down with that. Passion fruit's kind of a orangey red, which is why I'm using that. Now we're going to grab our Egyptian blue again. Okay, then we're gonna grab the Doctor Who coloring book. No, surprisingly, I don't have it. I don't drink coffee, but I do like having my soda beverage. Oh, we found another Doctor Whoer! Yay, Naomi, I'm so glad. If it's a 10th Doctor, can I come too? I know, right, Patty? I'll put the kettle on. Zelina, not without me. Party at Lozzie's house. Party at Lozzie's house. Oh my goodness, that'd be amazing. How cool would that be, though? Just hitch a ride, hop on over. I'm just using those same 3 blues again to kind of blend in that orangey red. Gosh, can you imagine how cool that would be? This is why they need to invent teleportation. We wouldn't even need to worry about COVID. We'd all just teleport directly to Lozzie's house. Tea, I like too. Hot tea and cold tea, yeah. Tonight is a coffee night for me. Let's all go to Lozzie's house. I'm down with that. Okay. Let's see. I see this tiny little white part here. That bothers me. We're going to fill that in there. Okay. So this line here is kind of faded. So we are going to grab our gel pen. You're welcome anytime, Patty. Is there any other doctor? True story. Matt Smith grew on me after a while, but yeah, the departure of David Tennant made me very sad. Okay, we're going to use our gold and our silver. Gold and silver, I think. Yeah. Is it bad if I get hot water from a water cooler? Ooh, Iselina, that is a good question. I'm drinking a Mexican Mule. Mika, what is in a Mexican Mule? Is that coffee? Is that alcohol? Do tell. I am extremely intrigued now. I live on a bungalow, though, guys. Might be a squeeze to fit you all in. We'll fit. We'll fit. It's cool. It's cool. We'll set up tables outside. In a bungalow, not on. You're like, no. Your bed just sits on top of it. On top of it. You rent the roof, and you get to sit out there. Captain Jack kissing Graham. Yes, yeah, that was a new episode. That was pretty good. There's theories that that Graham is actually the Doctor. It's an amusing theory to me. All right, now we're gonna grab silver, and I'm just using the Sleechy metallic gel pens. Drawing where that line is. I love the silver gel pen. I love all of these Sleechy gel pens. They're pretty much wonderful. There we go. Now you kind of see that line a little bit. Pitch tents, exactly. We'll just all hang out in the yard. I'm down with that. All right, let's grab Espresso Brown, number 71. And now underneath that silver, we're going to create a little bit of a shadow here. Okay. There we go. There we are. It's not much, just a subtle little shadow. Let's see. Moscow Mule, but with tequila instead of vodka. Mine is 1800 coconut, ginger beer, and lime juice. Ooh, that sounds good. Need help with the watercolor paper. The Arteza doesn't work for my printer. I'm not sure on that, Iselina. I don't use a whole lot of watercolor paper. This is the paper that I've been using. I don't know how much, I haven't tested to see how much water it can take. So you'll have to practice with that a little bit. But it did seem to be okay with the, a little bit with the brush pens. But honestly, it's just trial and error. So that cardstock is the one that I use, but that's about it. How many colors do the Sleechy gel pens come in? I think I have a command for that one. Exclamation point Sleechy Sleechy, I believe. But it is silver, gold, blue, green, purple, pink, bronze. I want to say 8. Honestly, they're the best metallic gel pens that I have found. I had one green in one pack over the years that was they got a little cloggy, but that's the only green. The rest of them are just fine, and they're so super thick and lay over the colors so nice. Now I have, don't get me wrong, I have the Arteza metallic gel pens, but they just don't compare. As far as just straight up metallic, they don't compare, in my opinion, to the gold ones. That being said, I'll show you real quick. I do love the Arteza glitter gel pens. So here, let's grab, all right, so here is the blue metallic Arteza. Here is the blue Sleechy metallic. And then let's grab, let's see, is that the same shade of blue? I feel like, okay, so that's another metallic there. Okay, so this is, let's zoom in a little bit. All right, so this is the blue Sleechy metallic. Let's get that zoomed in and in focus. There we go. Okay, so this is the blue Sleechy metallic. Okay. Then this is the Arteza metallic. That's one shade. This is the other shade here. So it does come with more shades of colors. All right, then this is the, actually we'll do it above. This is the Arteza glitter. See, I feel like the glitter on these Arteza ones are great. And I'll tilt it a little bit so you can get a little bit of the glare on the light. This is the other Arteza glitter. I really like the Arteza glitters. So if you take this, you can tell, you can see how glittery that is. Now, here's the reason that I prefer the Sleechy over the Arteza metallic if I'm making something go over the top. So let's grab this garnet. Well, no, I don't want to grab one that I don't have a ton of. Let's grab, here. This is Cocoa Brown number 36. Okay. And I am going to create a patch here, and then we're going to use the gel pen over it so you can kind of see how it looks on top of pencil in comparison. Okay. All right, nice solid brown color there. Okay, so now we're going to take the metallic Arteza first. Yeah, they do. They look pretty close in color. Okay, so I like the Tech Writer metallic and glitter, but I can't find them on Amazon anymore. Oh no. Okay, so here is the Arteza metallic. Okay, and you'll see as it dries kind of the difference in how it pops. Here is the other Arteza metallic. Okay. I don't know, is that clear enough? Can you see it? Let's make sure. I'm going to get down closer. I want you to be able to see these really well. Do you have the Pentel Dual Hybrid Metallic Gel Pens? I don't, Lozzie. But that sounds intriguing because Sleechy is a Pentel brand. I really like the Pentel stuff. Because, like, I also have... Ooh, I feel a sneeze coming on. One sec. Oh, stifled that one. Oh, stifled that one too. Whew. Oh my. Oh, okay. Like, here are the Pentel Solar Pop ones, and these ones are really bright. So, like, we'll just do this down here. That's pretty bright. And that one there too. So those are pretty bright, but they don't go over pencil nearly as well as the other. Okay, so like I said, these are the two Arteza metallic gel pens. Baby Groot after hanger. Hi, Shara. Thanks, Lozzie. All right, so now here is the Sleechy metallic gel pen. Okay, first of all, look how solid that goes over. You can see on the Arteza one that it created some lines where it almost kind of scratched it, but this is the Sleechy one right here. However, now you take a look at the metallic. Well, I guess it kind of does it here a little bit too. But I just like the level of glitter that's in them. But the Sleechy metallic just pops over stuff so much better. Let's see, make sure, yeah. And I think it has to do with the thickness of it as well. So you can see it still holds a fair amount of color to it. Let's see, there, we can tilt that up. You can see the glitter is still pretty nice. But do you just see how bright that middle one is? And that's the Sleechy one right there. And that is why, although I love the glitter, the Arteza glitter gel pens, I have yet to find, and you know, the Arteza metallic aren't bad. They work fine as metallic, but if I'm using them in comparison to the Sleechy metallic, I gotta say that the Sleechy metallics win for me. As a metallic gel pen though, the Arteza ones work just fine. It's just for me, in comparison to the others, I really prefer the Sleechy one. The Sleechy, Shara, they are here. It's exclamation point Sleechy, S-L-I-C-C-I, there. Yeah, so let's see, we've got green. The jellies are awesome. I haven't tried them. The green, we've got the bronze, gold, that's already bronze. Red, pink, silver, and purple, I believe, are all the colors for the Sleechies. So there we go. Okay. So here's the green. Okay. There's the blue. Oh. Help if it was in frame. Okay, here's the bronze. I consider it like the orange one. Purple. I will say one thing though. So this green is from a brand new set that I used, and I don't know if it was just a problem with the green, but these other gel pens are from a couple of years ago, and I will say there's a little bit of difference between this green and the others. And I do have a sneaking suspicion that they might have changed their formula, because I got a new pack because my other green was kind of weak, and I wondered if that was a problem. So if anybody else is experiencing where they feel like it's not as opaque, please let me know. I mean, it could just be maybe, oh, that's already the gold. Did I say all of them? Yeah, that's 8. In fact, I shouldn't stifle them. I'm sorry. Hi, Cheryl. Let me grab the other ones from that set real quick. Okay, here is the bronze, pink, and blue. Maybe it's just that green. I don't know. But I do feel like it's a little bit thinner, if that makes sense. Okay, so this is from a newer set. Let's test this out. I actually haven't used it. Oh no, see, that one's nice and thick. So maybe it's just this green. Maybe the green's just funky. Yeah, no, they're still good. I suppose it was just me. The green one I have might just be a little bit funky, but yeah. I mean, it works. I just feel like it's not, the ink's maybe not quite as thick. Anyway, my point is, I feel like, yeah, as far as metallic gel pens go, I have yet to find a metallic gel pen that is better than the Sleechies. So if I'm ever going to recommend one, those are the ones I'm going to recommend. Hands down. Easy. Easy, easy. They're just the writing ones? Yeah, I've got a few others. Like these are retractable here. These are vintage gel pens. These are another set of gel pens, retractable ones. These are other retractable gel pens. So I've got like 2 kinds of retractable gel pens, but they're not metallic. So these are just standard gel pens. I know we're going off on a tangent here, but it's okay. We like tangents. Okay, so this one is like teal. Nice and dark though. It is extremely dark. I like that. Let's get that in focus here. There we go. So that is, so I think they might have like changed their style for the retractable gel pens, because that's what these both are. They're just both very different. So that's 14. These are the vintage colors. So they're, you know, they're a bit darker. So let's grab this green one here. They came with brush pen starter kits, so if you think it's those kind, they're not still yummy. Oh yeah. No, these ones are just the pens. So that's a nice kind of darker green. Put these over here. Put them away in a bit. And then these ones are the other retractables. So I'm not quite sure if they changed style or not. But these ones are nice too. Nice and bright. So they're pretty good. Anyway, is that all the gel pens? Well, and then I have those Pentel Milky Pops that I showed you, but I think that might be it for gel pens. But I like to use my gel pens as like embellishments versus like doing a whole page with gel pen, which is why I like the Sleechy, because it goes over the top of pencils so well. See? Get that in focus there. But you can still see how glittery that is too. I don't know, maybe it's just me. I just really like the Sleechy ones. Okay. They are a little bit big, yeah. All right, I'll sip of coffee here. All right, focus, focus. I like going off on tangents, I really do. But it is detrimental to me actually finishing a page. Oh, Lord. Okay, let's zoom back out here so we can see what we got going on. Get in focus. There we go. You know, it's funny, the autofocus broke on my lens here, but I kind of like doing manual focus. Because it's like, as long as I zoom in and make sure that the lines are clear, it'll still be clear when I zoom out. Saying sleazy? That'd be a whole other kind of gel pen there, Shara. These gel pens are indecent. Can you imagine? Oh no! Yes, get a snack, Sherry. We got our grocery order yesterday, so my husband gets me these little slices of Gouda cheese with Triscuits, and I absolutely love them. Okay, let's go down here, and let's see. This one's gonna be blue like these ones. We'll have this one be a little bit something different, but let's just dive in and get this part done here. All right, so we're gonna grab that Egyptian blue. And welcome to everybody coming in. If you're lurking or if you're in chat, hello if I missed you. Hello everyone. Thank you for being here. Okay. Okay. Then we're going to use sapphire blue. There we go. And then sky blue, and a little bit of white. And I mentioned it before, but for those that are new, I know I'm using the Prismacolor white even though I'm using Arteza, but I like, if I want to blend or burnish, I like using the Prismacolor white for it. It's smooth because it's using pigment versus like the Prismacolor blender where it just kind of scratches the page. Okay, then Garnet Red, number 72. When you start to memorize your pencil numbers, that's when you know you've been using those pencils a lot. Okay, Passion Flower Red, number 50. Okay, then we're going to grab our Egyptian blue again to kind of blend out that blue. I feel like I also want to get like 1 month of Hulu just so I can watch Buffy again. I like Buffy. The show never gets old. Team Spike all the way. There we go. All right, let's go ahead and color this vessel here next to it too. Okay. Although it always frustrated me that the storyline with Xander and Anya, I wanted things to work out for them so badly. Okay, let's grab number 71. You can't watch Buffy either? I could if I got Hulu. But we already have Disney Plus for the kids. Here's 71. I've got Amazon Prime. I also have Stars currently, but that's because I want to watch Outlander. So it's more of a, I'm only going to allow myself to have so many streaming platforms at a time, because otherwise it just starts to get ridiculous. Okay, let's see. I want 119. You know, I have to draw the line somewhere. Otherwise, I'm staring at all these platforms. Like, I've even got CBS because I got it for, like, a couple months so that I could watch Picard because there was, like, a deal going on. Anyway, the point is I've got CBS for the rest of the month, too. And so it's like, come on. I was a beta tester for Hulu when it first came out. What? Arnie, that's awesome. You have Hulu for $1.99 a month? They had a Black Friday deal? Oh my gosh, Mika. Does it only last for a year, or is it till you cancel it? Like, what's the hitch? There's got to be a hitch. I mean, oh my gosh. Let's grab 22. I have a sneaky suspicion I have 22. Outlander, right? Are you going to watch this next episode coming up? Hulu and Disney Plus have a bundle. Okay, so here's the thing, though, is that we signed up for Disney Plus as it was like you pre-order Disney Plus and you get a deal on it, and that was just Disney by itself. So we wouldn't have gotten the deal with Disney if we didn't. Anyway, it was just, we got the Disney deal and not the bundle thing. So at the time we weren't using Hulu. But I can binge watch Buffy in no time at all. So like, I'll get Hulu for 1 month and then binge watch Buffy. The kids will enjoy a couple shows and then we'll be good. I only need it for a month. I gotta get it out of my system. You get Showtime only with Shameless out. It's the only time I ever get Stars is when Outlander's out. So I won't do... actually, no, I think for Stars I got that special, like, it was like really cheap. It was like $15 for 6 months or something like that. So I'm going to have Stars for a couple more months at least. But, yeah. I know, right, Jackie? Yeah, it's going to be good. Why do I have... Wait, Burnt Umber. Is that the one that I wanted? 119? Yeah, it just looks darker than the other one. Espresso Brown, 17. Burnt Umber. No, that's right. Okay. It's for a year. I already had Hulu, so I had to sign up with a different email. Ah, gotcha. Well, I gotta keep an eye out for that, man. That's a good deal. $1.99. My son gets Hulu free because he's a college student. What was your favorite series of Buffy? Do you mean my favorite episode of Buffy, Lozzie? Okay. If you're talking episode, I like the musical episode where they're all singing and dancing. I can't remember the name of the episode, but you know, it's the one with the musical demon. I like that. We're using Espresso Brown first. I like the musical episode. Let's see. The Dracula episode's pretty funny. Well, that's because I like Xander. If you can binge Buffy, then do it with the free Hulu trial. The problem is I've already done enough of the free Hulu trials that they know. I guess I could make a new email. No, but you have to put in your card number. So they recognize my card number and be like, nope, you don't get a free Hulu trial. And I'm like, no. Yeah, so no. Besides, it's only like, what, $11.90? I don't know what it is for Hulu now, but it's worth it, you know, to be able to watch the whole series in a month. Favorite season. Oh. Okay. Probably the season that Buffy goes to college. I do not like Dawn. I'm sorry if there's anybody here that does, but they introduced the Dawn character and she was so whiny. So I'm not a huge fan of season 6. I do enjoy season 5 though, where she meets Riley and everything. First season is good because it's classic, you know, if you can put up with the cheesiness of the characters. But yeah, I think it was season 5 when she goes to college. Yeah, probably season 5. Sorry, use the English word. Ah, gotcha. I have Stars right now because it was on special and wanted to watch Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. Oh, yeah. I hated Dawn, right? Yes, me too. Huh. Maybe I'll try it again, Mika. Maybe it's been long enough I can get... Is that bad? My bad person. I don't want it long term, Hulu. I'm sorry. See, there's a few streaming services that that we do all the time, especially for the kids show. I mean, we already have Amazon Prime, so, you know, that one's a given. And I doubt we'll ever give up Netflix just because it's Netflix. Disney Plus we use a lot, especially for the kids. Season 4? Okay. I was trying to think. Well, I guess because Riley is in season 5. I'm trying to think. Yeah, Dawn was season 5. But yeah, it's the season where she goes to college. Alright, then Burnt Umber. I like the episode where she has the roommate and, like, she feels like she's going insane. I find that hilarious. Creepiest episode, like actual creepy, like they did a really good job on the villains, was the episode where Buffy and Riley, you know, find out, you know, who they are. It's the gentlemen. The gentlemen were a legitimately creepy villain. They did a really good job with that one. I mean, because most of the villains are, like, you know, fairly cheesy or whatever. I gave up Netflix to use my sister's account and use my... Well, that works. Hated Dawn, but got more Spikes, so trade off. Ooh, that's a good point, Patty. That is a really good point. Yeah, I always rooted for... I mean, you know that, you know, both Angel and Spike were just, like, terrible, terrible people. We're using Peaches and Cream. But you can't help but feel for him. He just wanted to be loved, that's all. The gentleman, I know, right, Lozzie? I feel for Spike. I do. He's a tortured soul. Okay. We're also going to blend with white on this one and then go back over with our colors. Where they can't speak, Patty? Yeah, that's the episode with the gentleman. Yeah, that was a really good episode. Plus, it's where Willow and Tara, you know, that's the season where Willow and Tara start to get together. It's all just so sweet. And where Willow starts to kind of, like, get out of her awkwardness a little bit and... Still mad at Oz for breaking Willow's heart, but she found Tara, so it's okay. What was the color before Peaches and Cream? The order that we're going in is Espresso Brown, number 71, and then Burnt Umber, number 119, and then Peaches and Cream, number 22. Spike needs lots of hugs. I'll be happy to oblige. Yeah, I am right there with you. And you don't. I think I've said it before, but he is one of the few people, like actors, that actually fooled me with their accent. Like, his accent is so good that I actually thought that he was English. Like, not his character, but himself. He does such a good accent. Like, it... Yeah. Buffy, on the other hand, the Halloween episode where she gets changed into the... colonial girl or whatever, and she, like, tries to do an English accent, but she, like, I don't know. If you watch the episode, you can see where she, like, tries to have an English accent, but it was horrible. I hope honestly, I'm sorry, Sarah Michelle Gellar, but you like, please don't do an English accent anymore. I liked Oz, too. Who is that girl? Okay, number 119. Here's the crazy part about the musical episode, though. Can't even shout, can't even cry, the gentlemen are coming by. Yeah, I know, so creepy. And then Peaches and Cream again. The musical episode, though, one of the things that I love about it is that they all really sang. And fun fact, the Willow character, like, practically begged not to have any singing parts in it because she knew that she couldn't sing, which is why she really doesn't have that many singing parts. Or it's just like, it's so like when she had her duet with Tara did most of the singing. James Marsters got accent lessons from Anthony Stewart Head. That's why he's so good. Oh, yeah, because I think he fashioned his accent off of, because it's not a Cockney accent. Oh, I'm trying to remember the name of it. But yeah, he, like, fashioned it off of, his actual accent, I think is what it is, because Anthony Stewart Head, he's supposed to have like a much more kind of posh accent. We're using Burnt Umber right here. A more posh accent as the Giles character. I love that show so much. Joss Whedon's a genius. All right, peaches and cream now. Isn't Spike's accent Ash real? Oh, Spike's accent, I'm gonna guess that was meant to be his real accent. Yeah, Spike doesn't actually have a English accent. He has very much an American accent. Blew me out of the water. Okay, espresso brown. Right along the edge there. Okay, which was a better villain? Anybody who is familiar with Buffy, who was a better villain? Darla or Drusilla? I kind of feel like Darla was probably the creepier villain. I mean, she's what started them all in the first place. She turned Angel, Angel turned Drusilla, Drusilla turned Spike. trying to think back to the order in which that happened. But I think Darla's probably the worst out of all of them. Especially if you follow her storyline on Angel spin-off series. I'm using Burnt Umber right now. Oh, Lozzie. I've been so jealous. I'm so sorry you didn't get to meet him. David Marster's first acting role was Eeyore. Trivia from a calendar my husband made me. First acting role was Eeyore, like voice acting? Or like he played Eeyore on stage or something? I got some of the 80-pound paper used and I'm struggling a bit with pencils on it. Any advice? I don't know. That's what we're using for here. What pencils are you using, Shara? Oh, I love Drusilla. Named one of my hamsters after her, but I think Darla was the better villain. Yeah, most definitely. It's so smooth. See, that's what I like because it's less texture. Maybe if it's a I can't talk. Words are hard. It could be a preference thing. But I like having a nice smooth paper. I feel like I have to work too hard to push down the texture if it's not that smooth. But I mean, I just start with layers and then I layer it on top of it, and I like how thick it is. I mean, because it's a cardstock. It's not meant, oh, a school play, how funny. It's cardstock. It's not advertised as drawing paper by any means. Polys and Loomies. Yeah, I just do lots of layers. If I need to, I burnish a little bit, but I haven't really experienced any issues with it being smooth. Link to the paper. It's just exclamation point paper, Mika. Exclamation point paper. There you go. But yeah, I like that it's smooth, so maybe that's a preference thing. All right, let's pop over. We'll do this one in just a bit. Let's pop over and do this shell here. And we have a lot of gel pen to do at the end for the little details on the octopus, all of his little suckers and his little dots and everything. Okay, so let's do this shell here. We're gonna do kind of a multicolored shell. So we are gonna start. Do you feel like the wax builds up fast? Maybe once I add the Prismacolor on there, but I could see that. I could see that. It's really only once I get multiple layers on there, not after the first one. Maybe after the third one, I can really feel the wax on it. But I also haven't tried the polychromos on this paper yet. But I mean, they're oil-based. So I haven't tried the polys on here. But Loomies are pretty waxy, kind of like Prismacolors. So yeah, maybe after about the third layer, I find that it builds up. Got myself some Strathmore colored pencil paper in the mail. That stuff is amazing paper. Ooh. Well, there you go. If it's specific of your colored pencil, Share, maybe that might work for you. See, I go for thickness a lot. And it's a cold pressed paper, Shara, so that could be why you're finding it to be a bit more smooth than the other. All right, we're gonna grab 106. Do I already have 106 out? I think I do. All right, oh, that's 89. That's 66. This 106, and that's 143. Oh, 106 is in here. I was looking right at it. Cream colored, nice. Okay, so 106, which is the Aegean blue. Okay, we definitely want some cream. Actually, we'll use this. We'll use the jasmine yellow, number 75. And we're going to use number 80, which is the fruit punch. Okay, then we're going to grab a nice light color. Let's see, we want 66. Nope, that's robin egg blue. We don't want that. With polys, I like paper that has some tooth. Yeah, see, I've got the smoother paper. But, again, I'm new to the polys. I haven't used them that much. I have the 24 set, but I haven't used it. I haven't used it that much. So I'm sure we're going to be using the polys on our next picture. So I may feel differently about it after that. Okay, let's see. Let's see, 26. Do I have 26 out? Let's see, what are we using here? 80? I think I have 26 out already. That's 83. Here we go, 26, peony pink. Okay, these are the colors we're going to use here. Much better price than the Nina. Yeah, I had the Nina on my wish list for a while, but I don't even know. I could so drink Lassie. All right, Aegean blue. Let's see, the brush pick I sent you on Insta doesn't open, the one that holds water. Ah, okay, I'll have to take a look at it. Hi, Amanda. Aw, thank you. Well, I'm so glad you're here. All right, Aegean blue, jasmine yellow, peony pink, fruit punch, and shamrock green. Let's get this in focus here. All right, these are the colors that we're going to use in the shell. We may use a brown for some shading, but these are going to be the main colors here. Oh, awesome, Amanda. I have some smooth too and love the paper for Arteza's, Prismas, and Amazon Basics. The only way I'll drink fruit punch that has pieces of fruit and alcohol in it. Oh, you know what I really like? Oh my gosh, it's been ages since I had it. What is it? It's Sicily. It's a common name. What is it? Okay, help me out. I'm drawing a blank. It's the one where you take red wine and you soak a bunch of fruit in it. Oh my gosh, what is it? Like you take like a bow or something and you add all the fruit to it and then the fruit infuses with the alcohol. Oh my gosh, why can't I think of it? It's technically my birthday. That's right! Oh, it's Lazzie's birthday! It's Lazzie's birthday! Sangria! Thank you, Lazzie. Thank you. I couldn't remember it. Everyone, it's Lazzie's birthday now because it is like almost 4 a.m. where she's at. Lazzie! Sangria! Yes, thank you, everyone. Sangria! It's Lazzie's birthday. We need to sing happy birthday to Lazzie, okay? All right. This is your birthday song. It isn't very long. Cha-cha-cha. No, I'm kidding. Okay. Here, we'll zoom out. There you go, Amanda. All right. Sing along, everybody. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lazzie. Happy birthday to you. Woo! And jazz hands again. Yay! 9:48 p.m. I don't buy it. Oh, shit. Happy birthday, Lassie! Yay! Oh, yay! So, Lassie, do you have any plans for your birthday? Congratulations on your bashing stick. There you go. All right, we're going to start with Aegean blue. I had the same problem with the Arteza water brush. I had to wait for hubby to open it. He did it straight off. Still don't know why I couldn't open it. Aw, yay! Happy birthday, Lassie! All right, so we're going to start with Aegean blue on the bottom here. Nice small layers. This one we're going to fit in all these colors here. Go lighter here. We want to get a nice gradient all the way throughout this. Okay. Your birthday's tomorrow, Amanda! Happy birthday to Amanda! Happy birthday to Amanda! Happy birthday to Amanda! Happy birthday, dear Amanda! Happy birthday to Amanda! The paper you use feels a lot like what Belinda uses, but hers is 3 times as much. Oh, like the thickness to it, Shara? What does Belinda use? Happy birthday, Amanda! All right, then Shamrock Green. I'm going really light here because I want to make sure that we can blend this throughout. We can always go over with more layers too. Give her some microwave tea. There you go. We can spam the tea emotes here. Let's see, and the happy ones. Happy and tea. Oh, and hype. Lots of hype. And here, have some goldfish. Here we go. Oh, I guess it's too much. It won't let me. Too many emotes. Okay, well, we'll do that. Then we'll spam some goldfish. There we go. Okay, then I need to sharpen this one. As I shake the whole thing, there we go. There you can see what I'm doing there. Oofa, oofa, oofa. There we go. With our little tea sticker there. Well, happy birthday, Amanda. You're going to be 8. Okay. Need a classic crest, super smooth, $30 plus a room. Ah, okay. See, I've heard of the Nina. I haven't tried it. Okay, so let's see. 80. Okay. No plans. My birthday has bad memories attached to it, unfortunately, plus I live alone. So it's nice to spend time with you guys and have a few nice hours chatting. Aw, Lozzie. Okay, well, I hope you have a nice, relaxing, chill day. All right, so Peony Pink. Okay. And we're going to add in a bit more of that Shamrock Green. Very lightly. Okay, very lightly. Yeah, I'm good, Shannon. Why? Yeah, see, you can make good memories with us. All right, so 75. Oops, sorry, that was out of screen a little bit. All right, so now I want to use my white. I'm going to blend this a little bit. The idea is we're making kind of a rainbowy shell. Okay. All right, hang on, everyone. 1 second. One second. Hold on. One second. Hold on 1 second, chat. was the day my dad had a stroke, pulmonary embolism, and cardiac arrest all in one day. Oh my goodness, I was at the hospital from 8:30 to 3:30. Oh goodness. Well, Amanda, thank you for being here, but I think maybe with terms of service, you might be a little bit young to be in here because this is an adult coloring channel. I believe you have to be of a certain age to be using YouTube freely, and I don't want anyone to get in trouble. So, but thank you for watching, hon. Okay. Whoop, whoop. Almost dropped my pencil. Okay. So we're going to use, oh, would help if that was in here. Okay, so Aegean blue here. Okay, just a little bit more. Thanks, Lozzie. I love having everyone here, but there are rules with YouTube and such, and I don't want to break those rules. I like being here with all of you. And that might change things just a little bit. Okay, that's Shamrock Green. All right, and Fruit Punch. Okay. And Peony Pink again. It's your 30th birthday too, Shannon, so it wasn't played. Oh, I'm sorry, Lozzie. Well, if I was there, we would come and hang out and watch Buffy and Doctor Who all day for your birthday. We'd have a Lozzie-a-thon. All of Lozzie's favorite shows. Okay. There we go. Let's blend that a little bit there. Okay. All right, there we go. Nice little rainbow shell. Oh, now let's zoom down. I really like how that turned out. Okay, I shouldn't be tooting my own horn like that, but I do really like how that turned out. The last of my coffee is cold. Blech. I do not like cold coffee. It's why I can't drink like iced coffee. Who party? I'm in. I know, right? That'd be so awesome. All right, let's grab our Aegean blue here. Okay, just a little bit here. Then a little bit. Right, Lozzie? I would love that. Thanks. Use that Peony Pink here. Okay, and then the, what is this? Jasmine Yellow, number 75. Okay, and then white. Okay, and then I want to grab a little bit of brown, so we're going to grab our burnt umber. Okay. A little bit here. That's because we want that darker part of the shell to show. We might add a little bit more peony pink. Thanks, Jean. Okay. All right, let's zoom out a little bit. There we go. Oh, I really like that shell. That makes me happy. You ever have something you just like finish, you're like, aw, okay, I like that. Thanks, Aspie. Yeah, I really like that. It's very glowy. Very glowy. Okay, so for that we used, in order, we used Aegean blue, and then we used Shamrock Green, and then I went up top and I used the Fruit Punch, and then Peony Pink, whoop, 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 there we go, and Jasmine Yellow, and then I blended it with white, and then the inside I used a little bit of this Burnt Umber 119 to shade a little bit on the inside. But yeah, I'm pleased with that. Okay, so we have one more shell here, then we need to do the windows, and then we need to do the ground and the water on the background. We're almost done. And then last, after we do all of that, then we'll do the gel pen. It's 10 o'clock. We'll stay up late. We're gonna keep going until this is done tonight. Thanks, Shannon. Yeah, we'll keep going until this is done. We will finish this tonight. It's a rule. It's a rule. We have to. All right, let's zoom on in. Oh, and the door handle. You know, we'll use gel pen on the door handle, make that pop a little bit. Okay, let's do, let's do an orangey kind of shell here. So let's grab 133, which is salmon pink. Okay, 133, and then 10 and cream. 4 a.m. and I'm nowhere near tired. This is weird. Not weird, awesome. That just means you can hang out with us longer, right? There we go. All right, so I'm gonna sharpen these because we're doing such a small shell. And then we'll probably use a brown or something for a little bit of shading. Okay, so there is our salmon pink. And then we'll have marmalade orange. Okay. And then we'll have cream 150. I'm gonna need to empty this sharpener in a little while. So I accidentally dumped all of these shavings on the floor the other day, and yet it was somehow oddly satisfying to vacuum them up. Actually, it was funny. I was in here, and my husband had got the vacuum for me, and then I looked at him as he was looking at the pile. I was like, "You want to vacuum it up?" He's like, "Yeah." There's something satisfying about vacuuming up like a whole pile of stuff. So next time I have to empty it, I'll just have to empty it on the floor just so I can vacuum it up. All right. Now let's do, okay, so salmon pink, number 133. Make sure my hand's not blocking it here. Okay. A little bit at the top, and then right here along the edge. There we go. Okay, and then marmalade orange. Okay, just a little bit there. Gosh, is that in focus? I feel like it's not in focus. There we go, that's better. Okay, and now cream. Oop, broke that. Kind of going over the whole thing here to kind of burnish it, smooth it out. There we go. Okay. There's my brush here. All right, we're gonna grab our salmon pink again, just so we can add a tad more pink here. Okay, and just a little bit of the marmalade. Okay, then burnt umber, just a little bit of brown. I don't want to overwhelm the pink, but I do want a little bit of that darker color. There we go, a little bit there. All right, here's our little yellowish pinky shell. There we go. All right. All right, let's see now. Okay, we need to do the windows. I've been thinking about these windows for a little bit. Normally I have things like lit up. So I think what we're gonna do is I might make this pretty simple, actually. All right, let's grab number 76, which is, let's see, that's 77. 76 is honey. Hi, Kenny. Oh, no worries, Kenny. You catching up on that sleep from the Mermayathon here, Mermay Madness. I would think you'd need to sleep for a week after all that. Man, you powered through all of that. Seriously, that was impressive. Okay, let's see. 76. That nice kind of light color. And then we'll grab 75 and cream. Okay? So it'll just look like it's kind of light in there. Okay. So let's zoom on in here. Okay, so we're going to start with honey. Okay, so it'll just be kind of glowy in there. And we may end up adding a bit more yellow onto this seaweed too. Okay, and then we'll use jasmine yellow. Jasmine yellow. I'm gonna leave a little bit of light. So we're gonna use cream here. Okay, and then white. Ah, thanks, Jackie. Okay. Oh, I had a little bit of blue left on the tip of the white, but that's okay. Okay. We're gonna blend this out here. Just using that white Prismacolor. Let's zoom on out. So the idea is we're just kind of making the inside of the shell kind of glowy. So let's grab our jasmine yellow. You're buffering? Try refreshing, Kenny, because I don't have any notifications saying there's any drop. Yeah, stream quality is fine. Is anybody else having any buffering? All right, we're going to grab jasmine yellow. And we're just going to do, you know what, actually, I'm going to grab number 4. It's kind of a brighter yellow here. Okay. So we're going to make this a bit brighter. And in fact, we're going to add some of this yellow onto here also, the edge. How to start watching on TV so I can look up your pens and paper. Oh, sounds good. There we go. And in fact, we can even add a little bit of yellow on the outside, as if there's a glow coming out the window. Not much, but this 004 is a nice bright yellow, so it kind of pops over all the other colors here. So it would make sense if there was a little bit of a yellow glow if the lights are on the inside. There we go. Just a little bit. And if you wanted to, since it's underwater, here, let's take this white. Let's blend that just a bit. Because it's underwater, you could take a really light blue. So number 56. Let's see, that's 44. Do I have 56 still in here? No, I must have it out. 56. Oh, it's right here, sky blue. You could take a little bit of this sky blue, kind of put it at the top. I mean, because it's meant to be underwater. So you can add a little bit of blue there as well. Maybe a little bit right here too. Okay. Let's zoom on out. There we go. There's that window. And now we're going to go down and do this window. Ah, gotcha. Okay, Kenny. All right, there we go. Let's make sure this is in focus here. There we go. All right, now we're going to do this one. And we're going to do the darker kind of yellow, the honey, on this side here. Since we did it on this side over here, it'll have the same kind of effect over here. Because that tells me that the light is strongest. If this is where the brighter part of the yellow, that tells me that the light is somewhere around here and it's shining kind of out. So if it's here, it's going to make sense for the darker yellow to be on the inside versus, you know, like if you're copying, oh, this is on the right side, I should do this on the right side. But the light is coming from this direction. So your brighter yellow is going to be in this corner. Unless, of course, you're imagining there's a light here too, but then you're competing with both of it. So to make, for the sense of ease, we're just going to make our darker yellow here and it'll fade out this way, like this one fades out that way. I got a bashing stick of my very own. One of us. One of us. Okay, so we're going to grab honey here. Okay. And we're going to grab our jasmine here. Because we do want to leave a little bit of that white at the top so we can add a little bit of blue and kind of blend it out. Okay, and then cream. Okay, now we're going to blend with that white. Kind of smooth it out a little bit. Okay. Brush that away. And we'll go ahead. Unless you color like me and light is everywhere. Ah, sounds good. Okay, Kenny. Let's see. Sky blue. Okay, a little bit of that blue here. We're going to use the white to kind of blend that just a bit so it's still nice and light. Okay, then that's when we're going to come in with our 004, our lemon yellow. Okay, get some yellow going along the windowsill there, here. So like I said, the idea is there is a glow outside the window. If we wanted to, we could even add some yellow there. Okay. And then if you want to smooth those edges, because it looks really bright on the screen. It does, but I promise you it's not that bright in real life. Okay. I'm going to smooth that out with the white. Okay. And then let's go ahead and zoom out and you can see kind of how it looks. There we go. Okay, we'll smooth, lighten that just a little bit more. I swear it looks brighter on screen than it does in real life. Usually when I take the picture, that's going to give you the best IRL version of it. Okay. All right, let's zoom out just a bit. Make sure we didn't miss anything before we get started on the sand and the water. Let's get this in focus here. There we go. Okay. All right, there we go. All right, so she's really, really close. We're going to do the sand next, and then we'll do the water. And we'll polish off the bubbles and we'll do our gel pen. Okay, so woohoo! We are getting close to the end. And I know that technically we'd have like 15 minutes left, but I don't care. We're gonna keep going until we have this finished because I am determined. I want to start something new next time. But the fastest, most expensive equipment. I live in the mountains and I have a mom and pop service. Ah, yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. I'm gonna get a drink of water here though. Yeah, because I feel like putting sand and water and everything, that's really going to bring this all together. Okay, so let's grab number 71, which is espresso brown. Okay, and then we are going to grab, let's see, 71, or actually maybe we'll do a warmer brown. Let's do a warmer brown. So instead, let's grab number, let's see, how much of 118 do I have? I feel like 118 is that. Oh no, you're fine, Kenny. I didn't think that. Good night, Mika. Thanks for hanging out. I feel like I just got a nub of 118. Yeah, and I don't want to blow through. You could use 118, but I don't want to blow through mine right now. So we're going to use 60, which is hazelnut brown. And then we're going to use 60 and 113. 113 burnt ochre. Okay, 113 and 113. And then let's use 22. 22, I think I have that. No, that's 10. Do I have 22 out already? I feel like I do. Oh, 22, here we go. Bash, bash, bash. Okay. I know it's your internet, but I think that's always kind of funny when it repeats 3 times. Sounds good, Patty. Have a great night. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, I was right over all these ones here. Okay, and then let's grab 130. Unless I already have it out. Let's see, it's 146, 148. What is it next to? 148. Okay, I must have it out already. 130, let's see. Aha, 130, stone gray. Okay, these are the colors that we're going to use for our sand. We may use some green. to shade it a little bit. But so we are going to use, let me zoom in here so you can see what they are. All right, so we've got hazelnut brown, we've got burnt ochre, peaches and cream, and oop, 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 turning it. Oop. Peaches and cream and stone gray. Okay, there we go. So that is what we're going to use. It is 60, 113, 22, and 130. And we may use a, like I said, a green to shade it a little bit later on. Okay, so here is what I'm going to do because, okay, I will do my best to remember because I need to turn this to the side for me to be able to color it this way, because if I have it like this and I'm trying to do this, I'm not going to get the right angle that I need. So I will do my best to remember to move it down, okay? All right, so now there's not a line here, so there's a couple things. We might create a bit of an imaginary line right about here. I mean, I know I drew this, but I guess I just didn't put a line. All right, so we're going to start with hazelnut brown. Okay, and actually, you know what we can do? I'll zoom out for this one so you can see. Since I didn't put a line when I drew it, if you wanted to make sure that your line is solid all the way through, go ahead and use a ruler, because I know whereabouts I want it to be. So here, actually, I've got my Arteza cutting mat here, which is really handy because it's got these lines here. So we're going to line it up on these lines. Let me see if I can, I can't really. Here, you can see I'm lining it up on those lines there. And if you wanted to check these out too, I have, thanks Kenny, exclamation point cutting mat, I think is what the command is. Okay, so I have these, you see these dots down here? They're all in the middle of them. So I can kind of line up my ruler with that if I want, but I want it to hit right about here. So as long as I eyeball, I'm about, let's see, let's move this here. You can see here, about 2 marks away from that dot there. And so you can't see it, but I'm matching that up at the top also. The other thing I could do is, you see this line here? I could set my ruler up against there so I can make sure I've got a nice solid line all the way through. That's a little bit high, I think. So I've got this lined up. A bit of a perfectionist, I know, and it's kind of weird, but what are you gonna do? Okay, let's move this down a little bit. Okay, I think that's about good. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my hazelnut brown. It's sold out. Oh no. Well, there's different sizes too, Isalina. There's different sizes. I have the, what is it? The 24 by 18 by 24 mat. The bigger one would have been nice, but it didn't fit on my desk, and the 12 by 18 was a little bit small for what I wanted. Okay, so I'm just going to very lightly draw in these spaces here. Okay, so now I've got a line to follow. Okay, I don't know if you can see here. We'll zoom in so you can see what I, okay, so now I've got a nice line all the way throughout here. Okay, let's make sure we're nice and in focus. There we go. All right, now if I forget to move it down, feel free to yell at me, okay? I'm gonna do my best to remember. All right, so hazelnut brown is our darkest color here. And we're just gonna lightly, don't have a desk. Okay, yeah, that would do it then. Now you can see on here that I've created these little dots, so that kind of gives you an idea where you could place your shadow also. Okay. Till I had my desk, I pretty much just spread out on the table. I had all my pencil boxes up there. And I'm starting out light. We can always go heavier later on. Let's see, where does my camera end? My camera ends there. Okay, so if I get past my thumb, I need to move it up. Okay, so we're gonna start out with our dark colors here. Okay. So I'm going to go darker underneath these objects. Okay. Underneath the shell. Yeah, of course, Kelly, shoot. Well, don't shoot. Ask your question? Shoot was a bad term. I also want to place some of this darker stuff on the end here. And we're going to go over it with another layer too. Right now we're just kind of, consider we're mapping out where our colors are going to go. Alright, so let's move down here. Right about here is good. Okay, so if I get past the shell, then I need to move the camera. Okay. And we're just using that hazelnut brown number 60. My desk is a cluttered mess. Oh man, you should see it after stream. Because, you know, I always end up pulling stuff out during stream. Like, it's just, yeah, it ends up being a big old mess. I usually have to set aside time during the day, on the day after stream, just to reorganize and put everything away. You know, it's half the time I end up pulling out books and everything else. Yeah, it gets to be pretty monstrous. But because I have to set up the tripod, I have to make sure that I have plenty of room on my desk. So it has to be cleaned off when I start stream. Okay, slide on down. Okay. Has anyone used pan pastels? And if so, what are your thoughts? Are they a good investment? Oh, you know who has a really good answer for that? Belinda, Color with Faithful Girl. She uses them. Who else? Who else? I know Laura Colors too, Laura Rafferty. She uses them. I personally have not used them, but I have seen some amazing things done with them. I would be curious about them. I wouldn't have a clue how to use them, but I have seen some beautiful, beautiful artwork used with them. And they seem like a great way to quickly cover a lot of space. But I think that it would definitely take some practice to learn how to use them, for sure. Sammy and Vicky, yes, 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 they use them too. That's right, Sammy also. I guess Belinda's more Copics. I don't know, does Belinda use pan pastels? I was pretty sure she used it. I think the next pastels I'll get is Arteza is coming out with some pastels. They don't have a release date yet, but I've definitely got my eyes on them. Do they have pan pastel sticks, or are you just talking pastel sticks in general? See, I have my Pebbles chalks that I will use when if I want to use pastels on a background. And I enjoy those, but I tend to have like one technique that I do with it. I haven't like just gone all out. I do the cloud background like on, let's see, do I have it out here? Sure I do. Let's see. Is that it there? Yeah, that's it. Okay, so I did this. Let's see if we can turn that down so you can see. I did this cloud background with pastels, but that tends to be the only time that I use pastels is when I'm doing a background like that. I haven't done like a whole page. They're a great investment. You do not need the whole set. Oh, okay, good to know. Oops, I sneezed and accidentally started both cats. Sammy's on tomorrow. I don't know her schedule. I always watch hers after. Oh, there you go. Pastel sticks from Faber and Masterclass. Ah, okay, okay. Let's turn that up a little bit. There we go. I can turn that back down, I guess. Derwent pastel pencils. Yeah, so I just have like the Hobby Lobby brand of pastels. Master's Touch or something like that. And then I've got the Pebbles chalks. But that is the extent of my pastels. Okay, so that was Hazelnut Brown. You will not be sorry if you buy the pan pastels. I have the sticks. She would usually be on tomorrow at 4 p.m., but she's taking a break this week. Oh, gotcha, gotcha. Okay, Burnt Ochre. Sneeze and it scares Mom. That's funny. Now we'll turn that back up. That's a little dark. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and use our Burnt Ochre. Kind of blend it in. with the previous brown. Again, we're going really light because we're trying to make a nice gradient. The key to a gradient is light layers and not pressing too hard. Let's see, right about that rock is when I need to shift it. Okay, slide on down. Okay. And this is going to get dark. This is just like our initial layering. Okay. Slide on down. Yeah, it's like Dee Dee Williams, isn't it? I think that's her name. Or Dee Dee Cunningham? Gosh, what is it? Is it Cunningham? I'm drawing a blank. I follow her. I know I do. I'm just drawing a blank on her name. Dee Dee Cunningham sounds right. That. Oh, see, I didn't move it down. I didn't move it down. There we go. Let's see, she normally streams at 4 p.m. Tuesday and Saturday, occasionally on Thursdays too. My problem is when I buy something, I want every color. I'm bad. I know, right? So it comes with me on my gradients. I told her it was from watching you. Aww. Dee Dee Willingham. Okay, you see there? I mixed them together. Dee Dee Williams and Dee Dee Cunningham. I mixed them together. Or I separated them. Oh my lord. If you just want to try some, if you want some for skin, get the skin set. If you want them for backgrounds, get the artist set. I promise you do not need them all. Okay, very cool. I just got 15 coloring books this week. Ooh, nice, Kelly. That sounds like Christmas. That's so funny. That's so funny. I was like, Dee Dee Williams, Dee Dee Cunningham, and like, no, it's Willingham. Hi, Diane. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. We are working on the sand for our picture here. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and use Peaches and Cream. I knew I was close. All right. Peaches and Cream. When you have a big open space, you can go a little bit faster with this. Okay, slide around up. Go. I'm a full set kind of girl, but you can make them darker or lighter without having them all. Yeah, I'm right there with you. I like to have full sets. I feel like it's just missing. Maybe that's why the Faber-Castells were tugging at me for so long, just because I only had 24. But now we have the full set. I'm so excited to use them next week. I think it's going to be great. Okay. And we're just using that Peaches and Cream right now. Okay. Cheapest place, Amazon. I would definitely do some shopping around because Amazon's not necessarily the cheapest place right now just because of price jumps. So I would check Amazon. I would check Jerry's Artorama. I would check Dick Blick. I would check, let's see, who else is there? Amazon, Jerry's Artorama, Dick Blick. What other art websites are there? Cunningham, Willingham, same flow. Exactly. We got there in the end. I got my Arteza skin tone markers today. I'm having fun. Oh, awesome, Diane. Oh, wow. Pencils are a whole different story. That is true. Okay, okay, so now we're going to use Stone Gray. Like I said, this is just the first layer. We're going to go back over it. And Stone Gray, we're just going to kind of cover the whole thing right here. Belinda said, if investing in pans to make sure you get titanium white. Oh, I could see that. You need it for highlights and such. Cheap Joe's. What's Cheap Joe's? Jackson's in the UK. Okay. Hi, Emma. Dee Dee's first name isn't Dee Dee either. Oh, what's her first name then? Where does she get Dee Dee from? Is it just a nickname, or is it like part of a middle name? I'm just kind of coloring this on its side. Okay, up we go. Move it on up. Or down. So now we're going to go back to, the skin set is under $40 right now on Amazon, but almost to that. So is 40 pretty good for it, Shannon? I haven't shopped around for them, so I'm not quite sure what the price is. All right, let's start at the top again. We're going to go ahead and grab hazelnut brown, and this is where we're going to start our second layer, okay? So we're going to go a little bit darker this time. Get a nice shadow at the base of these items. Sometimes they're 35, okay. Shannon, stop! Or continue. We're all enablers here. Loud and proud. Alright. Pressing a little bit harder. I want to get that nice kind of shadow underneath these. If you were in the UK, move to the States. Exactly. Lozzie, there you go. You need to come to us. I'm okay with that, Shannon. I am okay with that. Please, Lozzie? I vote Lozzie moves to Texas. Who's with me? No, I'm sorry. I wouldn't do that to you. Don't move to Texas, Lozzie. Stay there. I'll come to you. I'll come to you. Oop, gotta move down. 42 sounds good, Shara. Arteza evil. I do love the Black Widow ones too. I do. Cannot wait for their new colors. Oh, I missed it. Wait a minute. Has Lisa had her stream with Albert yet? Totally missed that. If it happened already, I totally missed that. That's something I want to see. Well, we're gonna keep politics out. We're gonna keep politics out, Iselina. That can get rather heated. I have a fair amount of opinions, but I'll leave that one alone. I'll leave that one alone. Okay, more of that hazelnut brown. Am I on screen? Yes, okay. No kettles in the US? That's true. America is so much bigger than in the UK. Deanna. Ah, okay. So Dee Dee's more her nickname. A bright yellow cattle. Not cattle. Kettle. I need to just break down to get a kettle. I have a coffee pot. I mean, I got that. I think I can't justify it because I don't drink tea often enough. Okay. Ah, I gotcha, Zelina. I honestly would not mind living in the UK. Except for the fact that it's so far away from all of our family. But I love it there. What would I do for her tea? It's just unthinkable. That is true. We'll order a kettle from Amazon UK. I'm like, please, Amazon, save us. Anybody else remember when Amazon was just books? It's crazy to think that it used to just be books. Ooh, Australia. How hot is it right there now? Or how... Ooh, that was a mix-up of words. How hot is it there right now? I assume it's fairly warm. It's okay, Sherry. Words are hard. I trip over mine all the time. All right, we're going to add a bit more here. There we go. Okay. All right, now we're going to go ahead and grab the burnt ochre. Slide on down. Okay. We're going to go over that darker brown while we create our little bit of a gradient here. Hey, Kettle Aspie, just one in the whole of Australia. Yep, everybody shares it. COVID's a nightmare. They're all standing around one kettle waiting for... No, I'm just kidding. I sold lots of books on Amazon. Yeah, I seem to remember, like, when I was in college, that was where you could get your books. Oh, it's autumn in Australia. Okay, okay. Very nice. So you guys are going to be breaking out the jumpers soon. Okay, so funny story. So when I was growing up, a jumper was kind of like these sort of overalls. Like, I remember my mom called them a jumper. These sort of like, not like straight up overalls, but you know, it was the 80s, and my mom made me this, what we called a jumper, and it was like poofy pant overalls. Anyway, you know, I was a kid then, so you know, you wore whatever your parents dressed you in, but that's what I always thought a jumper was. And I remember just being so confused whenever somebody from the UK called a sweater a jumper. For the longest time, I didn't know what they meant. And I remember, like, I was watching Harry Potter, and there's that scene where Ginny comes downstairs, and she's like, "Mommy, have you seen my jumper?" And I'm like, what, does she need to change her clothes? Yeah, it wasn't until later that I realized that a jumper is a sweater. But, yeah, gotta love those language differences. Okay, here we go. It's like we call them French fries, you call them chips. But then what do you call your chips? I think it's crisps. There's all these little different things that I've learned over watching, you know, Doctor Who and any other English-based show. It's like, oh, that's what they meant. Jumper for some means jackets or sweaters. Okay. Why would you call a sweater a jumper? That's what they call it. I don't know. I thought jumpers were overalls. As long as she doesn't go saying the whole mummy bit from Doctor Who. Are you my mummy? A hooded sweatshirt. Okay. Crisps. Okay, okay. Okay, so then what if you say, like, say you're talking about, like, the top of a pie crust, or like, if you're saying that something is crisp in general, like, say a crust or something, or oh, do you use crisp? Yeah, bathroom is the loo. Do you use the term crisp for air? Like a crisp something breeze, you know, a crisp autumn breeze or something? Still creepy, yeah. Okay, we're using peaches and cream. A jumper is a onesie? Yeah, see, there's so many, yeah. It took me, the jumper thing was something that I had not watched enough shows, and when Ginny came running down asking for her jumper, I was thoroughly confused. I mean, I know better now, I do, but I was still confused. I didn't know what a jumper was. I thought she was talking about overalls. It's all very confusing. Yeah, you have French fries are chips, chips are crisps, and so for all I know, a crisp autumn breeze is, you know, a bunch of chips flying around the room. I'm just kidding. I always go to Pet Cemetery when someone says, "Mommy, I brought you something, Mommy." I'm sure you'll probably have no idea what to speak of. I hush now. Do I want to know? Aren't crisp like U.S. chips? Yes, 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 yes. Let's see. We don't say, "Ooh, the air is chippy today." That's fair. That's fair. It could be chippy. But if crisps are chips, then it would be chippy air. Oh, it's so confusing. How about loo paper? Yeah, don't they call it like loo roll or something? I don't know, I just call it the toilet paper. Toilet paper roll. I like loo though. Loo sounds like more, not proper, like maybe, what's the word I'm thinking of? Oh, Kelly! Thank you for becoming our newest member. Welcome to our coloring family. You now have access to all of these little emotes. If you open up your channel there, You've got all of these little emotes. You have the wow emote and the hello and the tea emote and the laughing emote and heart and hype and our goldfish emote. Plus, now you have a fun little pencil badge right next to your name. So welcome, welcome. And then I think we'll make a coffee emote for our next one. So welcome. Ooh, and for those that have it, you can spam hype in the chat for Kelly. Or if you don't, you can also type exclamation point hype. Which it should pop it up in a second. Aw, thanks, Jackie. They say toilet in New Zealand. Okay, okay. Maybe discreet. Loo sounds more discreet than toilet. So loo roll versus toilet paper roll. I think when I'm in public, I tend to default to the word restroom. Okay, let's go back up now. Now we're going to use stone gray again. Fill in this bottom part. We kind of go over everything here. You can press a little bit harder. Kind of burnishes it as well. There we go. Just like so. Why do Americans say bathroom when they mean the toilet? Well, I mean, if we're saying I need to go to the bathroom, it's the room in which the toilet is located. I say restroom too. It's like, oh, I need to go to the restroom. You know. I don't know, around the house, we're around the kids so much, it's like, time to go potty! So we say potty, which I guess is the same. Because you're not saying I need to go to the potty, you're saying I need to go potty, which I suppose would be the same as the toilet. But I really only refer to it as a potty when I'm around my kids. Dunny, that's right. The Dunny is in Australia. You want to know the sad reason that I only know that? Crocodile Dundee. All Australians in chat, please feel free to cringe now that a lot of my Australian references come from Crocodile Dundee. Also, if I have any New Zealandisms, it comes from How to Dad. But yeah, Crocodile Dundee. Sorry. Oh, Kelly, oh no! Is it Lou in the loo? Is Lou in the loo? Does he need a roll with Catherine? I say potty and people look at me funny. I've worked with toddlers for 14 years, so it's acceptable. It's acceptable, Allie. It was all the emojis, I know, right? New Zealand, the toilet is in a different room. The bathtub, oh, the bathroom is tub and really? They're in separate rooms? Well, now that's interesting. Why are they in separate rooms? I'm just using this gray to kind of burnish everything. I'm definitely pressing down harder. Our toilet is not in the bathroom. Well, then that would make more sense if you said I'm going to go to the toilet. Okay, so wait a minute, Aspie. Then what's the dunny? Is the dunny the toilet? Or is the dunny the bathroom? In the US, they tend to combine the room that holds the toilet, sink, shower, tub. Oh, yeah, most definitely. Yeah, so if I say the bathroom, I mean, that's got the shower, the tub, which, you know, shower and tub are usually one and the same unless it's separate. At least for us it is. If you got a big old bathroom, sometimes you can have separate ones. But, yeah, tub, shower, toilet, sink, it's all in there. So if someone needs to wash their hands or brush their teeth, they gotta wait till the person's out. Unless you have two bathrooms. Toilet is the tillet. It did take a weird turn, but you know what? It works. It works. Did you leave out the O, or is toilet a tillet? Because that'd be kind of funny too. All right, let's zoom out here. In the US, if the toilet and sink are in a room by themselves, that is a half bath because they're not everything. Yes, exactly. So if you see a listing for a house and it says 1.5 bath, that means, because sometimes they'll have like, depending on how big the house is, they could have a toilet and sink in like a laundry room, or I don't know, it's weird. There was the house that a friend lived in once, and they had, you know, the main big bathroom, but it was kind of like upstairs, and then downstairs there was like sort of a laundry room with a sink, and then off to the side there was a toilet. I don't know, they're just combining everything. I like it so the toilet is separate. That's fair. I don't want to have a bath while someone's on the toilet. Dunny is the toilet. Well, ideally, no one will come in and, you know, use the toilet while you're taking a bath. My toilet is separate from the bathroom and I live in California. Yeah, I guess maybe it's just kind of how your house is made. Okay, let's grab, what greens do I have? Oh, let's do 141, and I think I have that one out already. Let's see, that's 94, that's 59, 93, that's a blue. Maybe I don't have it out, 141. Let's see, 92, 141, there it is, jungle green. Or a half bath downstairs, or half bath will be in the basement area. Yeah, exactly, exactly. Okay. Let's zoom in here, make sure we're nice and in focus. There we go. All right. We can zoom out just a little bit. Okay, so now we're going to take our jungle green, and I want to add just a little bit here. Oop. Let's take the white here. I accidentally went over the green on this shelf. There we go. That's okay. Let's see. Typically, it's one person room. Everyone has to wait their turn, or multiple bathrooms. Exactly, exactly. Or like if there's one bathroom in the house, generally, you know, you do the courtesy. Hey, does anyone need to go to the bathroom before I go take a shower, or whatever else, or you know, like, hey, can you wait to use the bathroom? I'm almost done in here. Oh, we make it work. Usually, the only time a toilet is in the bathroom is when it's an in-suite. Okay, my brother, 2 full baths downstairs. Main for guests and people in house upstairs, exclusive for himself. Dang. You deserve it, built it from scratch himself. Oh, well, there you go. If you can design your own bathroom, then yeah, man, multiple bathrooms. Multiple bathrooms. Well, growing up, I had 2 other sisters and a brother. And so, yeah, bathroom time was at a premium here. Especially when we were all getting ready for school in the morning. Gotta stagger who gets their showers when. You know what I think we need? I think we need a little bit of like dark purple for this also. Let's grab, or maybe, 144. 144 would be good. Do I have it out already? That's like a dark blue. 149. Is this it? Yes, midnight blue. Okay, we're going to grab some midnight blue too. Okay. Midnight blue. There we go, right along the top there. Yeah, that midnight blue works nice. There we go. Let's see. Yes, with kids, we installed mirrors in the bathroom to cut down on grooming time shared in the bathroom. That's fair. That's fair. The only stream when you find a conversation about where a toilet is located. It's a fun place to be, Shannon. I like it. All right, hazelnut brown. You know, just like that book my kids have. Everyone poops. Oh, Lord. I should probably avoid saying poop a lot in stream. But, yeah. I always wanted a house with a sunken living room where you have like 3 steps down. There was this house that I used to visit growing up, and they had, remember they had strawberry carpet, but they had like, you'd walk in, you were in the kitchen, and they had the dining room, and then the living room was a sunken living room. I think it's a very 70s style to do. A sunken living room, and then you had like 2 steps to go down into it. Okay, I'm going to darken this area here. Now we've got that blue there. There we go. All right. Let's move on down. We're going to use this green now here. And then we're going to end up using our burnt ochre again too, to kind of help blend in all of these contrasting shades we're adding. So we're using that jungle green. Okay, a little bit there. Okay, put that there. There. I'm gonna get a snack after stream too. A carve. Oh, okay, not streets. It had a strawberry print on it. It had strawberry print. Strawberry print. That drive me crazy. I thought it was bad with an older sister. Imagine me being the youngest. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I can imagine. Probably took a while for you to get your turn in there. All right. Let's see. Midnight Blue. Let's see. Are we still in? Yes. Okay. 2 girls, 5 boys. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, I got my 2 kiddos. I'm good. I'm good. Any more and they'd outnumber us. 2 kids, 2 hands. Easier to manage. It's so funny though. So I did a deep clean on their room yesterday. And when I did that, I rearranged a lot of their toys. I put some toys away, you know, made some toys more prominent, you know, because they don't play with a lot of their stuff because a lot of times just looking at the same thing. But I tell you, I rearranged that today and it was like they had all these brand new toys. They played so well together. Their room was immaculate and they were just suddenly played with toys they hadn't played with in months. And it's like, oh, it's amazing how that works. We're using hazelnut brown right now. Not to mention their room looks great. Rather proud of that. Just kind of freshened up the space a little bit. Okay, then let's shift on down. Okay. My grandmother had an outhouse in the backyard, little tin shed with toilet in. Oh my gosh, and Aspie, if you're in Australia, a tin shed for a bathroom, oh my gosh, that must have been so awful during the summertime. Like, I can't even imagine. Was it even usable during the summer? All right, Midnight Blue. I mean, because it gets pretty hot down there, right? Okay, Hazelnut Brown. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and zoom out now so that we can see this whole thing here. All right, then we're gonna grab Burnt Ochre. Okay, we're gonna do this whole thing here because we've already used our Hazelnut Brown over, move out of the way, pencils. My great aunt and uncle had an outhouse on the ranch. Theirs was a wooden shed instead of tin. Not a fan. See, my mom said she lived in a house that had an outhouse and chicken coops. I remember those days with kiddos. Now I have 21-year-old telling, yell at for not cleaning the skin up for having. Oh, remember when they tried to have pay toilets? No, I don't remember that. Outhouse still stands at my childhood home. They did get plumbing before I arrived on the scene. Oh, that's good. Coop. Bees like outhouses in Texas. Oh, yeah, I can imagine that, Catherine. I'm missing a bunch of chat. Are you in live chat or top chat, Kenny? Maybe it just cut out a little bit? Okay. We're just using this burnt ochre here. All right, then we're gonna use Peaches and Cream. Oh, Kenny, if you're on your if you're on mobile, did you click off chat for the screen? Sometimes I do that if like I'm trying to watch it and I click it off and then I'm like, why didn't chat catch up? And then I click the little thing, you know, it has the X through the comments on and off, and then suddenly I'll get flooded with all of these, like all the stuff that I missed. Using that Peaches and Cream. So sometimes that's the dealio. Sounds good, Kenny. I'm gonna have to tear it down. Seen better days, yeah. The bees liked it in there at the ranch too. I was not a fan of the outhouse. I've never been a fan of outhouses. I just can't. Stone Gray. Honestly, if I'm like at a fair or something, I'll just hold it. I'll even ration my water. Like I can't stand it. Only if it's an emergency. Welcome Welcome to the Toilet Hour, where we discuss the various different kinds of toilets in different countries. It's a whole new segment on here. Okay, so that is the sand. Okay. There's our sand. And now we need to introduce the blue. Now I don't want to do a dark, overwhelming blue. Let's see. So, but I also want to do, like, Arteza has some really good kind of like blue-green colors. So let's start with 106. I probably, yep, here it is. Ooh, drop my pencil. Aegean blue. Yes, they're stinky. It's so much better to wait if at all possible. Yeah, exactly. Have to go off bed. I'm calling it for an early day. Sounds good. Good night, Iselina. Have a great night. Thanks for hanging out. Okay, 106, 89, which I probably already have out. That's 66. What do we have in here? 143, 89. Here we go. Ocean blue. Oh, go figure. Ocean blue for 89. And then 66. See, that's 44. Do I? Shamrock green. And then we'll grab 56. That's 44. There we go. Sky blue. And then we'll probably use a red or an orange or something to kind of blend it through. Okay, so we are going to start with, let's see, 106, which is Aegean blue. Okay. Sounds good, Jackie. Thanks for stopping in. Aegean blue, ocean blue, which is 89. Okay, then we have an outhouse, and my best friend and I covered the walls in rhymes and pictures when we were kids so that people have something to read when they were in there. That's awesome, Lozzie. All right, then shamrock green. And then sky blue. We may even use a little bit of jasmine yellow if that works out. And then my dad painted over it all. Aww. All right, so we're going to start with Oop, make sure I don't break off the tip there. Okay, let's zoom out here. So we're going to be going over this whole thing. If you want me to, dropping a pencil. If you want me to zoom in a little bit, let me know. But this way you can see kind of the whole background. Maybe we'll zoom in a little bit while we work our way up. Okay, so Aegean blue is first, number 106. Okay. Actually, we're going to turn it this way here. Okay. I'm probably going to be turning this a lot, so bear with me. Hi, Kenny! Can someone say something to me, please? Something! Hi, Candy. Candy, candy. Candy, 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 candy. Candy, candy, candy. Candy, candy, candy. Candy, 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 candy. There you go, Shannon. Something to me. There we go. That's Kenny's theme song now. Candy, 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 candy. Jeez, Kenny, talk about me. Oh, God, Lonzie. Sounds good, kitty. Yeah, is there a storm rolling in, Sherry? We're just using that Aegean blue right now. Okay. Really pretty color. Really like it. Too much coffee, I know, right? You like that, Lozzie? I know, it's the coffee. It was the coffee. people's names too. Sherry, 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 Shannon, 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 Ozzy. It's just the names I saw on chat. I'm gonna stop now. Yeah, we're just gonna pretend that didn't happen. So, how are you? How about them bathrooms? How about them Niners? And I've thoroughly embarrassed myself. Oh, shut the door then, Lossie. Hi, Kenny. Alright, AG and blue there. I'm under a blanket with a heating pad. Nice. Oh, hi, V. Welcome. Blenda, 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 Blenda. Wow, that one's harder. You have too many syllables in your name, B. None if I said B, I just said B, 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 B. And then that sounds even weirder. What the hell? Cutting me off? It's just coffee. It's just coffee. There was zero wine involved tonight. Zero. Zero, zero. You came in at a good time, B. You've missed the toilet conversation, and now we've come to the part of the show where I create random songs. It's good times, really. No wine! It's all the coffee, I promise! It's coffee! I blame the coffee! Oh, Lord. Alright, we're gonna zoom out a little bit here so you can see. Are we in focus? I feel like we're not in focus. No, we're in focus. It's the caffeine. I blame the caffeine. Okay. We're still using that AGM blue here. I'm gonna turn it a little bit so I can get a good angle up top here. Lotsie. We have a good time here. We have a good time. Okay. Did you guys know that Aldi is looking for wine tasters? Dream job. I'd be down with that. Hi, Anne. I used to work at a winery and I gave wine tours all the time. That's where I learned all I did about wine. Okay. All right. Before we go too much further, I want to use our next color here. All right, let's see. And then number 89, Ocean Blue. Okay, using it kind of on its side here. I'm going to go over the Aegean blue. We're going to get a little bit more of a green color in here. I'm kind of just creating little trails all the way up. Hi, Nick and Tina. I'm not drinking any wine. I promise. It was coffee. It was coffee. There was no wine involved tonight, Sherry. I mean, I could. Oh, thanks, Lozzie. That's what I was thinking, too. Well, and this is just the first layer, too. I mean, we'll probably go later than I intended. I mean, we're already like half an hour past, but I don't think anybody else is streaming right now, right? Not going over anybody's time or anything. Not that we have like a schedule, but you know, I try to be conscious, but yeah, I think I'm in the clear for this late at night. They need coffee testers? I do that. I'm not a wine drinker, but I posted on my timeline. There are a few people wanting to sign up. Ooh, very nice. Do you work for Aldi, Diane, or was this just something you heard? Yeah, I could. I got some rosé in the fridge here. I don't know, I keep going much late, we might as well. I guess it's kind of hard to see now, but it'll get much darker as we go along. Oh, that's right, Sherry. That's right. Okay, let's grab our Aegean blue again. This is like our darkest color here. Gosh, now you got me thinking about it. Now I kind of want to go get it. Need a bit more zoom? Yeah, we can. There you go. That'll fit the whole thing. Ah, gotcha, Diane. Gotcha. Okay. We'll darken this up around here, I think, when we go around for our second color. But let's go ahead and get... You can pretend it's to celebrate my birthday. Oh, we should. 11:05. We still got at least another half an hour because I'm determined to finish tonight. We're not ending until I finish. We're just gonna keep going. I always tell my husband to bring me some wine. I don't know. I'm already a little loopy. Wine would probably be a bad choice. Okay, we're gonna use Shamrock Green now. When I got that yellow, we might. We might use it. We'll see. We'll see how this kind of pans out. Like I said, we're just doing kind of our initial light layer. It's going to darken up though. If we do use it, it's probably going to be kind of in this area here. Like I said, I know it looks light now, but it'll darken up. 12 here. Yeah, it's 11:05 here. I mean, I'm usually up late anyway. All night stream! Woo! Oh my gosh, can you imagine? My kids wake up and they're like, why is mommy still doing this? Well, kids, mommy has a problem. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and grab Sky Blue number 56. Okay. Kind of feel like this background is sort of like at the preteen stage, you know? You just got to just write it out with me here. It'll look good in the end, I promise. 2 p.m.? Oh, there you go, Belinda. I want your time. Okay, I'm going to fill that in there. Okay. All right, now we're going to use Jasmine Yellow very lightly. Okay, I'm going to kind of add that in there. And I'm just going to go over these bubbles rather than go around them. We'll use white on them and kind of, we'll make them work. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and grab our Aegean Blue again. 5 a.m. Yep, don't need the night light on anymore. Oh no, Lassie. It's your birthday though. You can sleep all day. It's cool. It's cool. All right, so we're gonna grab Aegean Blue again. Oh, did I miss Kenny up there? Oh, wait. Did I miss something? Oh, Kenny says goodnight because your internet is being a turd. Oh, she didn't say turd. That was me. All right. Good night, Kenny. I'm so sorry. Thanks for being here. Okay. Okay, I'm going to zoom out a bit so we can make sure we get this all in the screen here. There you go. Okay. Get that nice kind of dark aging color there at the top and the bottom. It's a really pretty color. I really like it. See. There's a weird sound coming from your end. I mean, the air conditioner's on. Like a deep buzz. Yeah, I mean, the air conditioner's on. Is it more like a hum or a buzz? Because if that's the case, then there's nothing I can do about that. Maybe it's the sound of the pencil? But yeah, I don't hear anything. Is anybody else hearing a buzz? Shannon, you're not hearing it? Yeah, you might be hearing the hum of the air conditioner. Sherry, do you have headphones in? It's a hum? Yeah, it's probably the AC. It's probably the AC. It's central air. And it's fairly loud, but I don't know, I guess I just don't really notice it anymore. I can hear the air conditioner if I turn the volume up. Ah, okay. Well, maybe I'll check out my gains next time and see if I can like muffle background noise. It's 5:10 a.m. here. Hi, Ann. And you and Lozzie are on the same time. Yeah, it's probably just the air conditioner y'all are hearing. Hi, Leslie. Welcome, welcome. All right. AC, what the world? No wonder I'm freezing. Well, Shannon, to be fair, it's been like, I don't think it was quite 90 days. I think it was in the 80s. All right, so now we're going to use 89. Swamp cooler? No, not at all. It's just central air. I don't know. Have you heard it before? I mean, because we've had the AC on always. I mean, unless the heater was on or something. But is this the first time you've heard it? Shannon, I told you already. Close the door. $12.11. Yeah, it's about, well, it's 11:11 here. Yeah, birthday girl, Lozzie's birthday. This is her birthday song. It isn't very long. Bye, Aspie. Thanks for stopping by. Ah, you grew up with Swamp Cooler. Gotcha. Attention, people. Team Lozzie is in the house. Oh, Lozlie. Ah, I like it. It's going to be 33 degrees by morning. Oh, well, then you should have your heater on. I mean, we're up way later than we usually are anyway, but I am so determined to finish this today. I don't know how long it's going to take me, but we are going to start something new. Okay. All right, then we're going to grab Shamrock Green. Actually click the heater on for a bit. It's so funny. You know how, like, if you haven't had the heater on for a while, you get that smell just because, you know, if there's dust in the vent or whatever, you know, it gets burned away. You know, my kids they're young-ish, but one of them is getting old enough to, like, start to remember things, and, you know, but she didn't really remember. She's never paid attention to the smell before, but, you know, we turned on the heater for, like, the first time. That smell hit there. She's like, what is that? It's like, it's just the heater, honey. It's because it hasn't been... Lozzie, we are going to color this one here. Right. There we go. Right there. Let's see, I actually do have to scoot though. Hope you post a picture on Facebook though. Yes, I will. I'll post it in the group and on Instagram when it's all done. And if I don't get to it tonight, I'll probably do it tomorrow. All right, sky blue. Kind of depends on how late we end up going here. Sky blue. welcome. I'm so glad you're here. Thanks, Sherry. Good night. All right, now we're going to use that jasmine yellow. Okay, the air conditioner just shut off, so if you can still hear it, then it's not the air conditioner, but if it stopped, then yeah, that's because of it. There's another USA-UK difference, yellow jacket versus wasp. Well, no, because there's a difference between a yellow jacket and a wasp. Wasps are more like, where'd the thing go? Where'd my paper go? Oh, here it is. So if you see the yellow jacket body that I've drawn, wasps down here tend to have a body that's more like this. Maybe not two wings. I can't remember the wings it has. But it has like a much skinnier part of the body, and it goes down like that. Versus the yellow jacket, which is much more like that. Sorry, those weren't the right wings. But yeah, so there's a little bit of a difference. They've got different tails. And the wasp, or the yellow jacket that I have in the picture, that's actually, they both suck, I know, right? Yeah, apparently the murder hornets is what they're calling them, have made it to the US, and everybody's freaking out. Let's see, that doesn't belong there. All right, let's grab Aegean blue again. Yeah, they both hurt when they bite, exactly. Okay, so Aegean blue. I'm gonna darken this up just a little bit here. Okay, well, let's bring some of this across here. No, a yellow jacket isn't a hornet. A hornet is something else also. There's so many different kinds. We got mud daubers down here in Texas, but those ones don't generally sting. The honeybees, although they do sting, are the only real good ones. Murder hornets, I know, right? Like, the murder hornets sounds so harsh. Like, I feel like there should be a much more scientific name for them. Something a bit more elegant sounding. But it sounds about right. It's, you know, the right global pandemic plus murder hornets. 2020's been awesome. Awesome. I'm so confused. Yeah, they're used something. Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, hornets and yellow jackets. But I imagine the hornets are like those reddish kind of colored ones. Also, I just imagine hornets are much more mean. Yellow jackets really only sting if they're threatened. Lazi, when do we start drinking? They like the drama names, I know, right? Global pandemic, murder hornet. It's like, oh, okay, well, there goes my anxiety. Thanks, guys. Mud daubers, I called them dirt daubers. Yeah. Like, I didn't need anything else to go bad. It's like, okay, things are starting to open up. The pandemic seems to be, you know, things are evening out. Are we flattening the curve? And murder hornets. It's like, oh, okay, I'm never going outside ever again. I finished my wine far too long ago. They're all annoying. They all sting, yeah. Yeah, none of them are very great. I've only gotten stung by a bee a couple times. My daughter got her first yellow jacket sting a couple summers ago. I felt so bad because she was already terrified of bees, and now she's just like mortally terrified of them. It's the Asian giant hornet, the murder hornet. Yeah, see, they should just, you know, title it the Asian giant hornet, not murder hornet. It sounds so terrible. What else can 20? Don't ask, Allie. Please don't ask, it'll happen. No more coffee. I know, right? Bring on the wine. All right, ocean blue. Well, see, with how much extra time we needed to finish this, I'm glad we did coffee. I needed the energy burst. Ocean blue. General wasps, red wasps, honeybees, yellow jackets. Yeah, they're all kind of... I'm okay with the honeybees, though, because we need them to help pollinate. It's the bugs who have no other purpose than to destroy you and cause you pain. Gosh, if we go till midnight, I think that'll be my first ever, like, midnight stream. Apparently there hasn't been a live one in the US. It was found dead. Okay, well, that's good. That's what I heard. I don't know if it's true. People are searching for a possible nest. Let's hope there's no alive ones. Yeah. See, Santa, we just keep things simple. Bees, wasps, hornets. That's it. Yeah, murder hornets sound rather terrifying. All right, shamrock green. Can you imagine if we go till midnight? That'll be my first time I've ever streamed all the way until midnight. Probably that'll be the longest stream I've ever done too. Like I usually cap out at about 3 hours. Honeybees are friends. Exactly. Bzz, swat flies it. Oh, that's right, Allie. I forgot about that command. Oh, goodness. That's amazing. Okay. Praying mantises are said to kill them. Ooh, so we just need to let loose a bunch of praying mantises. Save the bees. The planet needs them. Exactly, exactly. All right, sky blue. Okay. Now we're going to go in with our jasmine here, yellow jasmine. Get that yellow going on here, and then we're going to darken this up. Okay. Now we're going to get our Aegean blue again. Some dark up there. I don't want to rush it either because then this isn't going to look as nice as I'd like it to. See, this was a good night to have coffee. Just keep plugging on here. Okay. We can zoom in a little bit, I think, here. Get that in there. There we go. Okay, then we're going to grab our ocean blue, number 89. And I'm just sort of, you know, we're having our trails down a little bit, but I'm just sort of doing a combination of all of them, making sure, you know, not just straight blue, but making sure we got a variation of colors here. It's 9:23 p.m. here. I'm not a night owl. Gotta head to bed. Picture looks great. Have a great night owl. Sounds good, Allie. Thank you so much for being here. Okay. And then let's grab... Let's see, what's next? Shamrock green. Bring a little bit of that up in here too. Okay. Aw, thanks, Jean. I'm glad. There we go, and then we'll do this section here when we're done. All right, now sky blue. And if you really wanted to, I'm probably not because I kind of like the rough texture. If you wanted to smooth this out, you could also use a white to blend all of this. And then after you do your white, add in a few more layers to kind of define your little sections here. Okay, now I do want it a little bit darker around the edges here. So we're going to grab our Aegean blue again. And we're going to darken this up a bit. Having that dark kind of contrast is really going to help this shell kind of pop out. Go. Same thing here. We're gonna add a little bit more here. Okay, now we're gonna grab ocean blue. Add a little extra there so it's not just a harsh line there. Feel free to add a little bit of that shamrock green. Okay, let's grab that jasmine yellow here again. And also doing this yellow over the blue helps to make a little bit more of a green color, not just to fill in yellow in those wider spaces, but it also helps to make the green stand out a little bit. Okay, there we go. Shift over here. Let's see, let's zoom out. Darken that just a bit. Yeah, that's coming along nicely. Okay, let's zoom on in. We can light that back up. Okay, Aegean blue. Okay. It might be a time to sharpen this a little bit. Okay. Darken the top here a little bit too. There we go. And maybe a little bit over here also. Okay. Thanks, Jean. All right, we're going to turn this a little bit here so I can get a bit better angle. Okay. Because you've seen me do the water, so I suppose I could just say, oh, I'll do the rest of this off stream, but I feel like we've come so far, I might as well just stick it out and finish it, you know? Wait, let's see. Oh no, they're saying night to Allie, Diane. They didn't say night and by all. They were saying good night to Allie. You know what would be great on that background, Lassie? Pan pastels. Probably. Probably. I thought about doing pastels. Then I started doing the pencils and I'm like, well, we've come too far. Let's just roll with it. It's probably one of the other reasons I don't tend to do big backgrounds, just because pencils take so long, you know? Jean, we are going to color this one next. Boop. And we're going to use polychromos. All right, we're going to zoom out. There we go. Is that still in focus? Oh, it's a little out of focus. There we go. That's better. There we go. Turn this on. Oh, I do too. If I can make it turn out well, I'm pretty pleased with it. It's just, yeah, a bit more time consuming than a pastel would be, or even watercolor. Watercolor, if you were doing this on watercolor paper, watercolor would look real nice too. I feel I need these pencils. You do, Shannon. You do. just throwing down out there. I mean, just look here. It's so easy. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that little command there for a little link to these pencils. I'm an enabler. I'm sorry. No, I'm not sorry. Everybody should have these pencils. They're fun. You know, it'd be great also, Shannon, if you go sit in the corner for a while until you learn not to talk about pans around me. Ew! Jean, you don't want to do it? It's a yellow jacket. It's not a spider. It's not just a yellow jacket. It's the queen yellow jacket. Fun fact, that picture was, or that drawing was based off of a picture I took. We have some mosquito netting on our back porch to keep out mosquitoes. And that little lady was perched right on it. So before we captured it to get it out, because it was stuck behind the mosquito netting, before we captured it to get it out, I took a lot of pictures of it. Maybe we'll pull it up as a reference picture when we color it. Oh, awesome, Diane! It's a bug! Yeah. It's a bug. An insect, I suppose? I don't know, what's the correct term? You're good, Jean. Well, jump on the wagon and get yourself enabled. I know, right? Doing this one in watercolors? Nice. Shannon, you don't have the Artezas? I'm just saying, I have a 10% off coupon code right now that you can use. Just throwing that out there. 10% off. Okay, I'll stop. Just saying, it's good until May 26th. They don't have Artezas? Who even are these people? That's good stuff right there. Okay. Now we're going to grab Ocean Blue. which is fitting because we're coloring an ocean. See, I don't color real hyper realistically, but I think I go for more pretty and balance. Hyper realistic has really never been my thing. It's kind of right up there with drawing people. It's hard. Okay. Hi, Karita. Welcome. Need to call it a night here. Sounds good, Cheryl. Have a great night. Wanted to help me all the way down here. Just spent your birthday budget. Call yourself colorist. Exactly. Exactly. All right. Then we're going to use Shamrock Green. Painted a page for Flourish following the channel Pafia Dash. I'm loving coloring during this quarantine. Nice. I'll have to look her up. Pafia Dash. Does she specialize in any particular type of tool or illustrator? Or does she just kind of do a general of everything? I'm using Sky Blue now. I'm always looking for new people to follow. While I'm at it, if there's anybody in chat that has a channel and wants people to know that they, you know, stream or post videos or whatever, feel free to put it in chat. Okay. All right, now we're gonna add this yellow here. I will say this side ended up a bit more streaky than the other, but it's okay. Gonna turn it here. Well, you can't do links, but you could put like 3 emotes by your name or something. There we go. All right, we need to go back in with that Aegean blue here. She paints color books, amazing. She uses color pencils. Nice. All right, let's go ahead and Graham. Sometimes water is streaky. Exactly, exactly. I think it's because I did more of a side to side, and this one I did a this. It happens. All right, Aegean blue. More than anything, I just want to make sure that this pops. I don't want it to become muddy. And having this Aegean blue around the edge helps with that. Okay, we're gonna turn this like so. Oh, I'm glad, I'm glad. Thank you, Arnie. There you go, Arnie's got 3 hearts, so feel free to sub to her if you haven't already. darken this up. Let's move that over so you can see it a little bit better. You can tell I'm concentrating because I'm getting quieter. Oh, was there a little bit of a Buffy? Okay, go on the side. Buffy, the Vampire Slayer! I know, right? I do need to go get Hulu. I want to rewatch that. I love Buffy. I don't get tired of it. I never want the series to end when it comes to the end of the season. But isn't that the way with like all your favorite shows? I think Angel had a really disappointing ending, you know? Oh, thank you. The video never does it justice for what it really looks like. Okay, let's grab our ocean blue here. Shamrock green, throwing some of that up here. Still haven't watched last season. You know, if you're happy with where Angel ends, then don't watch the last season, Lozzie. The ending of Angel is, I find it extremely disappointing. It's not the kind of wrap up for the series that I wanted. Somebody else was watching Grey's. I forget who, but there were a couple of people that were going through Grey's again. Okay. Throw in our jasmine yellow again. Alright, and then we're going to zoom out. We're going to take a look at this as a whole. And I'm going to see if there's any weak spots that I want to fix. Let's see. Let's grab our ocean blue. I'm going to go on my side here. There we go. Just darken up that edge just a little bit. And I'm going to do the same thing over here. There we go. Let's see. How does that look? I feel like these corners a little bit more. Using the Aegean blue. Go. And we're going to darken this corner as well. Let's see. But the last season has Spike in it. Oh, that's true. Okay, well then stop before the last episode. Rarely watch TV. Yeah, this was it 2000s? Because Buffy... I'm trying to think. Ozzy, what years was Angel running? I mean, it was after... Well, kind of in the middle of Buffy, but can't remember. It's been around for a little while, so it's not a new show, but it's definitely sci-fi. see. See, it bothers me that, there we go. Get that straight and get that straight. There you go. I still learn something coloring books. Yeah, well, we tend to, there's emphasis on the chat when we're here. It's color and chat. We chat a lot. About a fair amount of random things. And we learn a little bit of something along the way. There we go. We tend to go off on tangents. Okay, let's see. I'm fairly pleased with that, actually. Okay, so here's what we're going to do for these bubbles. We are going to sharpen our Aegean blue. Okay. And we're going to grab our sky blue. Let's zoom on in. Okay. Bubbles and then gel pen, and then it should be done. Okay. Buffy was 97 to 2003. Angel was 99 to 2004. There you go. Like where to put your toilet. Exactly. We learned very important things here. Very important. So I know that I kind of colored over it, but it's not going to matter once we fill in for the bubbles. Now, if you want, you can go over this with like white pen or something like that, but this is how we're going to do it this way. So let's do that. Let's see. All right, let's lighten this just a little bit. Here we go. All right, so we're going to use the Aegean blue. Okay. Go around here, just a little bit on that right side. Okay. Then we're going to grab our sky blue. I'm not going to completely close it in. We're going to leave a little bit of a white spot there. Okay. And if you want, you could take something like the burgundy. Let's get that nice and sharp. Laza, you weren't even born before, you weren't even born for Buffy. Get ready to become addicted. It's a good hobby. It's a good hobby. Okay, so we grabbed 61 burgundy. A little bit of burgundy there if you want to darker up the corner of the bubble. Okay. And then if you want, we'll go ahead and grab, after you do that, let's get this going a little bit. Now with the Pentel Milky Pop, it tends to whiten as it goes along. Let's see if this is going to work for me tonight. There you go. This will get whiter. Ugh, maybe not. You going to work for me tonight? There we go. And this will get whiter as it dries. There we go. Then you can take this back, clean up that edge a little bit. If you want to, you don't have to use the white. There we go. Okay. So now we're going to use that Aegean blue again. Make sure we're all in focus here. I forgot I'm 32, minus 14. Exactly, 18 again. God, I don't want to be 18 again. No, thank you. I think if I go back in time, maybe I'd like start over at like 23. 23 wouldn't be bad. I felt like 23 was okay. Okay, now we're going to use that sky blue. If you wanted to also, you could grab some of that, let's see, do we want peony pink? What was this other one? Salmon pink? Yeah, we can grab a little bit of peony pink. Put a little pink there too, if you want to. Well, and this videos are a company for us. Exactly, exactly. Especially when I stay up all night. If I'm talking less, it's just because I know I'm coming to the home stretch, so I'm concentrating. Go. Let's zoom out. You can see those bubbles there. Okay. There we go. Those are working. Okay. And we're going to do these bubbles and then gel pen and then it'll be done. Let's see. Make sure we're in frame for all. You know, we'll just, no, I want to have them all in frame. That's fair, Lozzie. That's fair. That's fair. Okay, I can't talk. It's 11:51 here. This is early on Lozzie time. Okay, so Aegean blue. Okay, so who here, this is going to be a bit of off topic, I suppose. Who here has watched The Tiger King? We're gonna start with that. And I have it zoomed out because I'm doing like all of these bubbles at once, like one color at a time, and I'd be moving the paper too much. And if you have seen it, have you heard that they are making a movie rendition of it, and Nicolas Cage is going to play the Tiger King? I feel like that's kind of a perfect role for him. And then also, has anybody seen the Jimmy Fallon pretending to be the Tiger King, or pretending to be Nicolas Cage, pretending to be the Tiger King? Because that was hilarious. And this is when I go to sleep. Oh no! Lozzie! Okay, I'm sorry. No more Tiger King. No more Tiger King. That's what quarantine will be remembered for. That's fair. That's fair. You guys really aren't missing a whole ton. The whole thing is just absolutely crazy. Quarantine will be known for nobody going out of their house and the Tiger King. It's so insane. And just when you think it won't get any more crazy, it gets a little bit more crazy. All right. Now let's go ahead and use our white here. We can zoom in for this one. You don't like Nicolas Cage? I'm not a huge fan. I think he's a little overboard, but I think that's why it makes him perfect for the role. Come to think of it, I don't know that there's a lot of movies that he's made that I like. There's one where, maybe you can remember it. There was this, oh, City of Angels. Yeah, City of Angels is good. Maybe you guys will know what I'm talking about because I can't remember the name of it. It's a movie where there's this girl and she somehow ends up, like she gets hit in the head or something. I don't know if it's I don't think it's a dream. I think she actually ends up going back in time to the 50s. And, you know, she has a chance to relive some things. It's got, oh gosh, what is the name of the girl? I can see her face right now, but I can't think of it. But I'm pretty sure Nicolas Cage is in it. It's not Helen Hunt. Who is that? Oh, that's going to drive me crazy. I'm going to have to look it up. I don't know why, but that sounded really personal. Like he's done something to you. That Nicolas Cage. How dare he? Let's see. Are we still in frame? There we go. There we go. All right. Zoom on out. Okay, there's our bubbles. Now we need to pick out our gel pen colors. So we're gonna get pink for sure, gold, and bronze and red. Peggy, yes, Peggy, she got married. Yes, thank you, Kelly. That's what it was. Like Peggy got married or something like that. Yeah. Oh, Peggy Sue. Yes. Okay, I knew I wasn't crazy. I thought I remembered something like that. Oh, wait, we got this one down here too. What do we want to do on this one? You know, we're actually going to do pink on this too. Peggy Sue got married. That's what it is. Knew I wasn't crazy. Okay, well, I'm a little crazy. All right, so we're going to do the pink Sleechy metallic gel pen first, and we're going to work left to right here. Okay. So I don't know if you can see, I'm filling in these little dots. Such a random movie to remember. It's probably like one of those straight to VHS movies. See, I love how this Sleechy sits on top of the colored pencil. Folks, I think we are officially the longest I've ever streamed before. There, you can see it kind of catches the light there. It is nearly midnight, and I don't think I've ever gone this long. Usually we'll cut it off at like 11:30 at the latest. But I was bound and determined to finish this page tonight. See? I probably should have got a glass of wine, but I didn't want to stop. It's okay, we'll save it for another night. There we go. Almost done with this. Okay. There's the pink one. Woohoo! Emily Marathon. I know, right? Kathleen Turner. That's who it was. Yeah, dude. So they are right here. You can type exclamation point Sleechy, and that will give you the link for it. These are absolutely wonderful. I highly, highly recommend them. Okay. And then we're going to do the door handle. We're going to do that in pink. Yay, pink! Alright, then we're going to come up here. We're going to do our starfish. Okay, and let's see. We are going to do pink on the inside. Do pink for these bigger dots here also. Okay. So pink for the inside lines. Let's see. Let's lighten this a little bit. That's getting a little bit dark. There we go. There we go. Sometimes my hand gets in the way of the light and it darkens it a little bit. Yeah, less and less I've been following my 2-hour mark. Okay, so now we're going to do gold. I do blue, but blue is going to be a little bit too dark for this starfish. Tedious part here, bear with me. Tiny little dots, but this is also why we use gel pen for the tiny little dots, because it'd be pretty much pointless to do pencil, or you wouldn't be able to get as precise of a dot with pencil, I think. Or at least that's my opinion. Okay, let's turn it over a little bit. Yeah, no problem. Almost done with the starfish. There we go. Okay, let's zoom on out for a sec. All right, that's the starfish, and that's done. Okay. A little bit bright. I'll show you. You'll be able to see the true colors too once we are all done. And I think the octopus is the only thing that was waiting on gel pen. Was there anything else before I start on the octopus? Yeah, I think the octopus is the only thing left that's waiting on gel pen. So we're going to alternate red and orange here. Okay. So we are going to do red. Let's see, are we in frame? Yes. Go ahead and zoom in a little bit more. We're going to do red for the dots on his tentacles, and we're going to do this bronze color for his suckers, okay? All right, so let's get some of these on here. I don't want to smear these red dots, so I really want to do my best to work left to right here. Try to be mindful of where my hand is at. But this is exactly the reason why I waited until the end to do this, because I knew there was going to be a fair amount of gel pen on him, and I didn't want a chance smearing it. Generally, you're lucky if you like smear it early on, you can kind of clean it up a little bit and then reapply, but okay. So now I'm going to stop there, grab the red again. Okay, let's move up here. I'm going to do the red here. Like I said, I'm watching in case I went too far. Mindfulness is important. Okay, I'll grab that orange again. UK time, it's the correct time. Okay, Lozzie. Okay, buddy. Okay. Plus, even though we went over this with pencil, it's going to help those little suckers pop a little bit more. Make sure we get some color on them. Okay. There we go. All right, switch to red. Okay, come over here. We're going to do some red here. Problem with the kind of hopping around though is that there's a good chance that I could accidentally miss some spots, which I don't want to do. My new book just did some gel pens of stars and my cat jumped up and smeared stars. Oh no! Lassie. All right. I know it can be a little tedious, but with gel pen you don't need to concern yourself with any blending, so that makes it a little bit easier. Okay. I know I'm not talking much, I'm just concentrating here. Home stretch, folks, home stretch. But I don't want to smear it, so I'm trying to be real careful here. Okay, hang on. Okay, switch to red. Anybody else going cross-eyed? I'm going cross-eyed. Doing my best not to accidentally skip any. Okay. Dots and then just some suckers down here. Okay. Oh look, it's breakfast time. Lozzie. Well, Lozzie, you are going to have a great day of just relaxing and vegging. It's gonna be a good day. Almost there, folks. Almost there. Oh, me too, Jean. I love them so much. All right, we're just gonna finish off this red here. Okay. Make sure I didn't miss any suckers up here. Okay, got them all. Now we just need to do these down here. Look the page over one last time, but we might have finished it, folks. And you were here. You saw it all. Oh my goodness, it's 12:06. It's past midnight. Okay, quick peek. Tick, 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 tick. Don't think I missed anything. All right, let's see. Are we all in focus? Shall we zoom out? Well, you can kind of see it in the little one. All right, and let's see. And ba-da-da-da! There we have it. It's all done. Yay! Oh gosh. Okay, we started at 8:30, 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, midnight. That is that's a pop. 3.5 hours. But we finished it! Yay! Happy Mermay Madness! I feel like I should have some confetti to throw or something. But we finished it! Leslie, our next, in Etsy, this is going to be our next picture, which will start on Monday, and we're going to use Faber-Castell Polychromos because I finally got a 120 set. So, yeah, that is what we are going to use there. But we finished. That's not too bad. I mean, 4 sessions. We've definitely had longer before. I mean, it would have definitely been a 5th session if I hadn't, pushed it through. I was so determined to get it done tonight. I mean, we essentially did like 2 nights in and of itself. But I'll take a good picture of this and get this posted. I'll probably do it tonight, I assume. Unless I go get a snack and then I get really tired. I mean, it's midnight already. So, all right, folks. I'm going to head out. I am le pooped. I'm tired. Polly's. Woohoo! Thanks, Karina. All right. Well, I'm going to head out. Thank you, everyone, for being here. I so appreciate it. It would be so boring if none of you were here. So thank you. I love each and every one of you. And we will be live again Monday, 8:30 p.m. U.S. Central Time. Thanks, Diane. It's gorgeous, darling. Thanks, Diane. All right, so you all have a good day. Get some sleep. Lozzie, you have a great birthday. And I will see you all on Monday. All right? All right. Talk to you all later. Bye.